All right,
Two.
Delpha, watch out for it. You know it's coming back.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And that's gonna be it, man.
There you
K-Top.
have it.
Putting Delpha to rest here in the quarters. 2-0. That was a quick wash, I have to say. Delpha went in a better approach in the second game. You know, was a bit more patient. Blocked the power crush, thank goodness, and got the launch.
Got the launcher, right?
And got the launch, yeah, got a nice bit of terrain back for himself, carried K-Top over to the wall. But yeah, it wasn't enough. I think that approach that he had in game 2 needed to open the set. I feel that in game 1. And here we go back to the replay and look at the power crush opening the round. The one
and
that
that was a
perfectly
scary part.
predicted.
But imagine if he had blocked it like this, you know, it would have been a different
Yes.
start to the entire set, right?
Exactly.
Like it's the second round.
I mean, look at the space carry. Look all the way over to the wall, into that great wall bounce, you know? So opportunity knocks when you block.
Yeah, and that wild and 1-2 from Zafina, so effective. But this is where K-Top really began to run away with things. Yeah, and he stuffed the power crush attempt that time. Kind of lucky with that back 3, but still K-Top going low, stretching out the back. Oh,
He goes low. Smart option there. Closes it out. Yep, 2-0. And with that, let's jump straight into the bracket, and then we see K-Top, the dominating 2-0 start, moves into the winner's semis slot there. And the next match is going to be the Darkest Flower versus Eddie. K-Top's going to be watching that one with beady eyes, no doubt.
Yeah, and definitely, of course, Eddie, going to be a hard matchup for anybody. So the Darkest Flower here with Horong, Gabriella, 23. You know, this character from Portugal, by the way.
Oh, wow, nice.
With Horong here, and Horong is just a character that is so crazy complicated, you know, to learn. I've tried to learn this character multiple times, so you know I give props to every Horong player. But you can see the win record at 31-6, tons of matches under Darkest Flower's belt right now, 84% win rate. This will be a good test for Eddie.
He's played a lot of games for sure. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, man. All right, so Eddie, yep, no stranger here, 22 years of age from the United Kingdom, rocking that Farcom Ram, but of course has a lot of characters in his arsenal and may whip someone else out if need be. We've seen his Bob, we've seen a plethora of characters come out of the Eddie camp here. So yeah, 96% win ratio, having dominated one of the last finals as well. Like, he's definitely a strong contender here. So really excited about this one. Obviously, the opening match in a top 8 can be the most dangerous one for a top player because obviously you're not warm, you haven't got into your flow yet. You know, winners finals and you're already warmed up, you know what it is. But those earlier stages when you're playing guys that you may be less familiar with and so on, getting into your own groove can take a while. And hey, it's 2 out of 3. Like literally anything can happen.
Yeah, you know, in a game like Tekken where there's so many characters, you've seen these top players and they're able to go through so many other players, but then all of a sudden they run to this one character, like it could be a Horong type of a character where you're like, oh, they actually don't know what to do in this matchup. Right. You're right. So you never really know with Tekken, and that's one of the fun things, I think. So having a character like Horong, you know, when you're just like a character loyalist, a character specialist, and you put in your time, you know, you have to not be afraid to just go through your arsenal, you know, pick out your strategies, just run it and see if it works or not, because you can't be intimidated.
I totally agree, and I think we saw a great example of that in that first match with K-Top, where he basically just ran through his repertoire. You know, he didn't really care what the opponent was going to do. He just did his thing, you know. Didn't really care. I mean, a little bit, but he didn't really care too much about Dalfa's approach. He just did his thing. So let's see if any of these players are going to be inspired by that first round performance here in the second game. I think Farcom Ram is a character that is able to really kind of impose his will. You know, he's got enough that's scary about him that makes you not want to just try and steamroll him. But at the same time, you kind of can't really just wait and do nothing because he does have great range and he has good speed and power. So, yeah, he's a great character for like, using that specific strategy, I feel.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, you know, some of the strategies I've heard against Farcom Ram, it's like, keep the pressure on him. You know, don't let him get started. Another thing you got to keep in mind is he doesn't really have a hop kick, right? So he's got to do like a side step 4 to do it, or he's got his slower orbital jumping elbow attack. So
or if he thinks you're going to parry, you might do like the down 3+4. Like he's got things where he can have like counter reads, right? But he doesn't really have that big hop kick. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so there's nothing like to immediately get him over like a quick low attack, for example, though, right? He's got to really have it scouted, or he's got to have good defense for it. It's one of the things that I've thought about against that character, but against the highest level players, you know, you can't really approach this character. They're just like throwing out a jet kick to keep you out, like, stay away from me. I don't want you to try to lock me down. And so Fakaram, he's got answers for everything, obviously. And of course, once you get your back to the wall against the character, you got to be really cautious, right? Because he's got that guard break. It's going to wall stun you. Yeah. You got to be ready to sidestep it. And of course, he gets to mix it up. He's like, oh, is it a full charge, a half charge, maybe a quarter charge? You know, who knows? No charge at all. So definitely got to be cautious when you're back to the wall against Fakaram.
Really, really scary. I still feel that we're in development stages when it comes to counter meta for Falcon Ram. I haven't really seen a fully solid counter Falcon Ram strategy executed. You know, there's always a situation where Falcon Ram messes up and then the other guy counters, or there's something the Falcon Ram player could have done, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, I do think that, you know, in the initial stages when he was first released, we had a lot of Falcon Rams, especially when you look at South Korea, for example, where all the top players had this period of using him. Then he was banned in Pakistan for a little bit, you know, because he was so dominant, which says a lot, right? Especially in a strong area like that. So yeah, and then I think in Europe we haven't had too much of the character. You know, we had a little bit. We've got Eddie. There are a couple of others, but yeah, we only need Eddie, and he's definitely okay. So here we go. It's going to be Zafina by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Falcon Ram after all of that long speech about him.
Yeah, I know, right?
But maybe K-Top did provide some influence, as we as I was saying. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
how scary is that? How scary is it that the guy can just whip out Zafina randomly? He's got so many characters.
Another great DLC character, right?
Wow.
Hey, maybe you're not familiar. Here's Zafina. First of all, look at the classic outfit.
Show me what you know, yeah. All right, so here we go. Opening strong here, looking for that same power crush flowchart.
Yo, Darkest Flower, though, I like it. Good start so far.
Great patience here, for sure. I'm actually throwing out bets for K-Top being at Eddie's house. But anyway, oh, nice mid to close out. Solid first round here from Eddie. I like the style difference from K-Top as well. Slightly more meticulous. You can see the detail. Whereas K-Top's a bit more of a pit bull. All right. Oh, the counter. Wow, got caught there after the step. And that's going to be the round unless he drops it. Uh-oh.
The wall. Doesn't matter. Stuffs the rage drive even with that very nice Darkest Flower on the board versus Eddie.
Really strong round here. Both rounds good from Darkest Flower.
Wow.
Nice.
Bro.
Yeah, follows up. The damage. Look at that chunk.
Dude.
Oh my goodness me. The reactions. Oh no, drops the resto.
Yeah, that could be costly because she's got rage. Nice block.
Nice block on the sweep. It's not over yet though. Oh, nice sidewalk from Eddie. Hang on. Goes low here. Got him at the wall. Oh, and the down one to stop the pressure. Takes the round.
This
Darkest
is
Flower.
sweet. This was very unexpected.
Looking good so far with the horn.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's okay. Not too much damage off that.
We're looking for the backlash. Oh.
Good steps.
Really nice movement here from Eddie. Managing to evade a lot of the strings. And 2 rounds each ties up. Great round there.
Yeah, important round here. Only first to 2 games. Good block with the mix. No go. Down 3-4.
Down 2. Oh, and again, great movement here from Eddie. Unable to capitalize though, unfortunately. First round up for grabs. First game up for grabs here.
Yeah, Eddie is really sidestepping right a lot. So Dark Flower has to come into some kind of a homing step, some kind of tracking.
Yeah, he's looking for it. Great block. All right.
Oh, good block.
Oh, and that's going to be the game. And
Big
the
bet.
Zafina pick paying off here in game 1. Wow. Didn't see
Not
that
easy,
coming.
though. Not easy at all.
No.
Almost blew it. And, you know, the Darkest Flower had a lot of close moments. You know, had a large bet at the end there, right? But in that instance, if Eddie had not blocked that low, that may have been the entire game, right? So risk did not pay off that time. But here we go. Let's take a look back at the matchup here. And, you know, it started off, it looked like Eddie was in control, right? It's like, all right, Eddie doing Eddie things, got Zafina, still going to be in control.
In the second round, Gabriel, a.k.a. Darkest Flower, just showed us what he's made of here with a strong comeback, catches the step there with the up forward, and then closes it out over to the wall. And catches the movement again. Great stuff. He had a good window on the timing for when Eddie was trying to step, but then Eddie started to mix it up and made it more difficult for Darkest Flower. But a great whiff punish there.
Yeah, that was really so nice. Good. But again, right, a lot of this damage is coming just from Eddie getting that side step right, letting Darkest Flower try to approach it. Anything is like, all right, you're going to approach, it's going to be some kind of run attack, side step right, get the punish. Dark Flower was actually lucky that Eddie wasn't punching with like down forward 2 on most of these side steps.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, perfectly blocked sweep into the punish. He's not going to drop the end there after the screw attack. Nicely done there by Eddie. Takes the first game, a very explosive first game, quite even. It looks like we've seen like a longer set. It looks like part of a first to 10, and it's like, 7-8 or something. It looks like such a developed meta.
They already know everything about each other, right?
Right. So yeah, everyone blocking and punishing everything perfectly. With punishes on point, it's all there. And I do like what I see so far. I do like it. But there's a Fina pick pulling through here. 3 rounds to 2. Looking good is Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie definitely looking good. But there's only a couple of small adaptations that the Dark Flower's got to make here, right? Like, defensively against Zafina, it seems to know the matchup very well. Probably just needs to be cautious on the approach, because a lot of the approach was sidestepped. So just got to be a little bit more cautious about how you're there. Sometimes, in this kind of a situation, you'll just dash up and do nothing. Let them step, and then you start your offense, because they'll realize,
exactly.
oh, I didn't step anything.
Yeah.
Now what do I do?
Exactly. No, definitely some smart advice there. Darkest Flower, let's see what he's recognized from that first game. Nice 4-4-3. Again, did actually catch him stepping. Wow, caught him ducking. Do not crouch. And look at this strong start to game 2 here for Darkest Flower. Eddie just waiting for the right openings. Oh, wow, nice.
All right. That's a good way to start game 2 for Darkest Flower.
I like the down 3-4 at the end. That was smart. Oh, press buttons.
No.
Not sure what he pressed there. Oh, doesn't get all of it though. And yep, he's aware of the stepping.
Yep.
Got him trapped up.
Ooh. That's so fast recovery. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Eddie didn't get the block.
Wow.
The low just misses.
Flower. Oh, he blocks it.
It wasn't even a block. It was just slightly out of range.
Yeah, the first hit whiffed. Oh my goodness, but 2 rounds to 0 here for Darkest.
Wow. Good.
Oh, great whiff punish. Perfect backdash before that.
The tech catch.
Oh, the tricks. Jumps over him. 'Cause I need a closer look at that caravan.
Oh, good
Down
choice.
2. Okay, that was nice. Darkest Flower trying to fight back here.
Rage? Anything rage?
Oh.
Good block from Eddie.
Nice defense. I enjoyed that for sure. That was a sick block.
All right, Darkest Flower still has the round count lead here going into round 4. Wow, barely caught her stepping. The mix. No combo, rolled back.
The schmicks.
Oh no.
Man, it's falling apart here. Oh man, 2 set point here for Eddie now. Great comeback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Darn you, Scarecrow. Ooh, I love the option there, but Eddie's so solid, right? Wasn't going to commit to any low block.
All right, Eddie back in play here. Piling on pressure.
No.
Oh, and he caught him. That would have been heavily punishable if it was blocked. Over to the caravan for more damage. And he's looking to put Darkest Flower away, and he turns Darkest Flower's moment into the darkest hour. 2-0 to Eddie. Great performance, man. Really good stuff. Honestly, right, I swear I thought Darkest Flower had that game. When I saw the 2 rounds to 0, I thought we're going to 1-1. There's no way we're not going to 1-1 at this point. But Eddie, with the solid defense, great clutch reads in those pressured moments, just knew what to do. But this is how it started. Look at the way it started. Complete dominance.
It was like Darkest Flower knew everything that they needed to do, and Eddie at the wall here is like, oh nope, no counter for you, girl. Give his first round. How about the second round? Can I get the second round too? I can't believe you blocked there too.
I know, right? And he just missed the while rising 4-4 here, I do believe, coming up.
Yeah.
And
Eddie was probably upset too.
Look at that.
Both of them,
that would
right?
have been the round, yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I saw that lead and I thought the same thing you did. I was like, oh man, Dark Flower's got this one. Eddie's gonna maybe have to switch to Pokemon or adapt later. But the tech catch here was kind of like that turning point where it's like, no. You don't know everything I come to throw at you.
Yeah, it was a really nice turning point. He just about analyzed enough of what Darkest Flower was going for to find a counter strategy within the 3 rounds, and yeah, slowly started clawing his way back, no pun intended, and yeah, brought it to 2-2. And when he brought it to 2-2, I do feel that he had momentum. I did feel so. I was, you know what I mean? I felt it slipping away, and then we see a massive launch by Eddie over to the Caravan, blesses him with more damage, and it was just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah, for sure. You know, that Mantis stance from Zafina is just so annoying to deal with. But there you see the updated bracket, K-Top over Dalpha, and now Eddie over Darkest Flower means we will see K-Top against Eddie later on today.
Definitely, definitely. And remember, guys, if you guys want to get involved in any of the action that you've been seeing so far, well, we haven't seen that much so far. We've only seen 2 sets, but any of this stuff that you've been seeing throughout the entire Open Series progress, then head over to compete.playstation.com, where you can sign up for Tekken 7 action, and you can actually sign up for other games as well. They've got a ton of games over there. So head on over, check out what you got there. I mean, yeah, FIFA, Gundam, like Guilty Gear Strive, like literally everything under the weather is there. So definitely head on over and check those games out. But stay with us as well. So open a new tab. Don't skip this. You know, stay here. Because next we've got H-Dope versus DBP. DBP, one of the season champions, an absolute professional, and he didn't do so well last month. I should let you guys in on a little insight if you missed that action. But there is his scorecard. 21 years from Berlin, and yeah, a very, very strong bob player. I have to say, one of the best bob players in the entire continent. Shouts to Rukang. And 15 wins in a row, I think, and then 3 losses in a row. So win rate 83%. He has a strong record. He hasn't lost that much. I think he's only lost to Eddie, who's also a champion. No surprise there. And then yeah, a couple of surprising upsets. But he's going to be taking on H-Dope, and yeah, no surprise about him being in the top 8. A very strong player here. 23 years of age. K-Top's brother, who's also marching forward in winners. Maybe some momentum boost there. Some brotherly love. 82% win ratio. Geese Howard, a character we haven't seen too much of in here in the Open Series, I believe.
Yeah, definitely not, but Geese Howard, a extremely, extremely strong character, right? This is one of those characters that they try to adjust, but then somehow also buffed him at the same time, so it kind of deleted all the adjustments they made to him. So the character's still very strong. You know, I was just curious. You know, you think when H-Dope and K-Top are playing, do you think they're like watching each other's matches, same room? You're like, all right, it's your turn, man.
Yeah.
Get them.
I'm pretty sure that they are, to be honest. I don't know if they get to like talk about it much, but I'm quite sure that they might. If they're in the same tournament, in the same bracket, they must be like, man, do the down 4 this time. You know, why don't you do this? You know, like, I'm sure that they're. You know what? One of them is playing the match. The other one is listening to our commentary and taking the tips.
Wow.
I got
That's a good way. If you're twins, right? Dude, maybe like, you know, with like twin ESP thing, like one of them just listening to us can automatically transmit the messages to the brother. You know, while I was matching, dude, that's pretty wild. I mean, he might as well just listen at the same time.
Stop doing the power crush. Stop doing the power crush. He's going to block the next one.
He's not going to block it, trust me. Dude,
man.
You know, no, sorry, I was gonna bring up something totally separate. But you know, I was recently watching that, like the Halo, the top player that they had, you know, this top 25 Halo players are coming through, and they're talking about Ogre 2, and he's also a twin brother, and they're saying when those players are coming up, you know, people are like, dude, you can't touch these guys because it's like they have like that twin magic going on, you know, like they know what each other's gonna be, where to watch each other's back, and I'm always curious about that. Like we don't have to worry about that in fighting games, thankfully, but twins, man, in esports in general, they're scary.
I remember one of my first Evo events. It was really funny. Like old Dutch player called Amateur. You know, I think it was his first Evo, and he went up to the twins. I think was it Jelly Bean? Do you remember those guys? One was called Jelly Bean or something. I can't remember what the other one was called. I think they were Tekken players. But anyway, they were twins. They had these massive afros. And Amateur went to one of them and he says, if I punch you, will he feel it? And everyone started laughing. It was the most weird, the weirdest intro. Like he doesn't know them. He just randomly approached them at the tournament and said, "Oh, hey, I'm Amateur from the Netherlands. If I punch you, will he feel it?" Like such a random opener. But anyway, here we go.
The Cannon brothers.
Let's see if we get any openers here. Probably can openers here in Bob versus Geese Howard. DBP versus H-Dope on one of my favorite stages. I do love this track.
This one is great, dude.
So hype. All right. One quarter circle back one.
Yeah, and DBP last time around I believe only had 7th place, right? So kind of a huge surprising performance.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great step into a punish.
Wow.
Oh, looking for the crouch. That's one. Almost got it. Jay can
no.
wall splat. Doesn't get all of it. Oh, nice low parry.
Yeah, very nice. Has rage too, so a little bit of extra damage
Oh,
here.
in the mix. Into the hell sweep. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh,
Blue
it's the rage drive now. 50-50.
Wow, second it didn't connect.
Wow.
That was so weird. The
That
second
is
that rage drive
mad.
just whiffed right in his face.
I've never seen that before.
Geese Howard's special abilities.
All right, here we go. Those pantaloons got some weird hitbox magic.
It's a 2D
Okay.
hitbox.
Oh, the
hard
down
box.
forward too.
Hey. Wow. The wall carry on that combo was
Man, that was
ridiculous.
insane. Infinity jabs to the wall. Tech rolls to safety here. Back 3-2 spends the bar.
Keep it a little bit safer. Mix.
Oh, no. Doesn't tell him to stand up.
Yeah, that's a huge opportunity for
seated.
DVP.
Okay.
Good.
Hell sweep now.
sweep.
DVP looking to steal it, and he
Another one.
does. Tries to step left, no dice.
Man, was that Rukang, who's like the Hell Sweep Master, right? I mean, ever since then, I feel like anytime you go up against a Bob and hit you with one Hell Sweep, it becomes terrifying. You just feel like 6 in a row are coming.
Yeah, right? Definitely, definitely. When did that become a thing? That wasn't always like that with Bob, was it?
It was
I don't
only
remember
one
that on Tekken
Rukang.
6.
Once I saw Rukang doing a tournament, I was like, this is it.
This
The
is it
moment
now.
was so big on social media that everyone's like, oh no, anytime a Bob Hell Sweeps you, they're going to go for that moment on you.
Shout outs to Rukang, single-handedly evolving the Bob meta. All right, so H-Stop now finally gets around. Oh,
Wow.
man. Unfortunately,
That was
no follow
nutty.
up though. That was sick, yeah.
Yeah, starts
Almost got
around
another
while
bar
standing
now.
3.
Down 1, forward 3. Ducks the throw. Oh, and no break there. That was a great counter throw. Caught DBP by surprise. And H-Stop actually in the game now. Look at this. Bringing it back.
Yeah, this is how the first round started already. He had this much health. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
no
what?
mix.
No punish.
And no punish. He had a full bar too. That should have been a full launcher.
That could have been it, yeah. All right, so he still needs a little bit more to get the round. One more hit will do it.
He's living. That's terrifying. What? He
but
tried to jump
he
kick
got
it.
hit by the raise drive. Oh, no, and he goes
The
low.
wall.
And DBP now is going by the wall.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, what?
He got him.
Oh, my God, the high crush. That hopped under the jab and clipped him for the wall splat. And DBP with a very, very valuable steal there. That was definitely H-Dope's round. But Bob, man, great read. Great timing there by DBP for that wall splat. Really sick.
Dude, he's trying to play to not lose is what ends up happening, right? And he ends up losing because of it. But look, go back here, right? Watch this first round, right? Look at the life lead H-Dope's got. He's gonna get up with the wall here. He's like, all right, I got it. And then instead of keeping the game on, right, this one low parry happens, and now watch what happens. Which we always say go mid to end of rounds, by the way.
True.
Hell sweep, wall pressure incoming, double rage for both. This somehow misses right there.
Oh, yeah, that was so crazy. That
Absolutely
almost makes
crazy.
you want to buffer something in case it misses when you play him, right? Let me just buffer a hop kick now in case it misses.
Dude, that's not a bad call.
Yeah,
not a
just might
bad
as well
call.
do it, right? Wow. All right. So yeah. So this is when H-Dope really started to get involved in the set. Seals the first round for himself with the Repuken, and it was looking great here for his round 2. But now,
That
an
jump.
airborne rage drive started this
And saved that. And
downward
then look at the toe
spiral.
kick miss.
Oh, the jab. I mean, it's just a jab. It's just a jab rip. You always feel like, okay, I want to do something that's going to close the round, that's not going to be too risky. It's not going to give me, too many vulnerable frames. And you think, a jab, why not? What can go wrong? It's just
What
a
could
jab.
possibly go
What
wrong
could
with this
happen
one
here?
jab? Is there a wall behind me
man.
to the side? Who knows?
What are the chances he's actually going to get the wall splat, though, right? I mean, come on. Oh, man. All right.
I mean, it's only
so,
Bob. Bob is like the longest jab range in the game.
Oh, man. So,
risky.
DBP with a very, very important steal there. Takes the first game here. And it's just 2 out of 3, guys. There's not a lot of wiggle room here. You need to get the points where they lie. So, H-Dope playing catch-up for game 2.
Yeah, and stay mid at the end of the rounds. That's got to be one of the lessons learned from that last game. He tried to jump against the rage drive, which ended up being very costly. And then in that instance, it was kind of scrambling. He knew he was cornered against the wall. He tried to do the toe kick, but luckily for DBP, he had sidestepped right before it. So
Yeah,
while he
right.
had Ace up on the ground, he sidestepped. That way the toe kick whiffed. Then the stand-up jab, etc. So
That'd
you
be
just gotta
nice.
be cautious.
I love the Art of Fighting 2 ult from Geese. H-Dope now. Back on the Island Paradise. Good old poolside track. Remix. Oh, Draken, yep.
Oh, wow.
And
Good block.
blocks the hell sweep. Could smell that one coming.
There's been a lot of them. There's been a lot
he
of
doesn't
them.
care. There's even
And
more
there's a
now.
lot more
And
coming.
again, DBP trying to impose his will. H-Dub denies it. Puken. Ooh, this time we'll get a break though. Oh wow, the 1-2-3 gets caught by the string.
Yeah, that was unexpected for sure.
All right,
Up on
so
the board first.
good start for him. This is what he wants. Blocking strings. Ooh.
Wow, counter it
Wow.
down forward 2.
Not sure what he tried to do after the block down for 2 there. Down we go. Back to
Going
some
to the
sand.
beach.
The beach. The beach.
Were you there?
I've been
At
to a
BMG?
beach.
No, I meant the beach. Back
I've been
beach?
to a beach before.
Okay, I got
I'm, not
you.
sure I'm not sure if it was that beach. Oh, all right. Straight into Rage Art. Deadly Rave. Oh, gets a break though. Is it going to be Hell Sweep or is it going to be mid? The Rage Drive, DBP looking for it.
Oh, the counter! What? The
Wow, the
sidewalk?
movement. He is schmoving out here. 2 straight rounds.
That was such a crazy bait. He did down 2 into the counter and then just sidewalk left.
Wow.
That was beautiful. That's what you like to see out of bot players.
It's really nice, yeah.
That's where bot feels like a Mishima, you know?
Oh my gosh. I do like the walking.
DBP
that's gonna
lands
be
the
it.
power crush. Yeah.
Yep.
Smart stuff on the board here, DBP. Not out of it yet. This is what's scary for H though. But caught him. Start of the round, full combo. We should end up at a wall with this one. Big damage. He had it, and he had meter. Should have spent it. He was so close to
That could
second
have
bar
been it.
anyway.
Oh, got him. He went low. And there's a hell sweep
Uh-oh.
into the Rage Drive. What's it going to be? Block the mix. Goes mid. Nice block. Into the power crush, but it's blocked. He's looking for that belly blast.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got a float now. DBP with a
baited.
chance here.
He
Tries
wanted
to
to
jump
tech
over.
us.
There's no tech roll.
No
and
tech
the
roll.
1-2 punish. He was trying to cheeky jump over the tech roll, but H-Dope just stayed down. He said, you know what? I've got the life lead. I'm not going to take any tech roll pressure. I'm just going to lie here. This sand feels quite cool between my
quite
toes.
cool.
I'm just going to lie here in the sand. And
Most
yeah.
beaches don't feel that
Worked
way.
out.
The sand is usually like super hot, and you're trying to run off it into the water or back into a towel or something.
Oh man,
but
really annoying.
nicely
Really
done.
hot sand can be super annoying, yeah. For
Right?
Sure. And now we see the replay. Looks for a second house sweep, but nice block there. Had a much smarter window into when DBP wanted to go for those hell sweeps.
Yeah,
And,
H-Dope
yeah.
was definitely willing to try to block the hell sweeps this time. Right?
definitely.
And they definitely pay off when you do get the blocks. But you know, it's starting to look like, all right, H-Dope got the first round. DBP's answering back here. It's going to be DBP's game still. But then this happened. Back B2 countered with Rage, right? Takes him all the way to the wall. And then you're going to see it happens the down 2 into the counter, which was just like very unexpected. But man, that sidewalk afterward worked a ton.
Definitely. And then we went downstairs. Poking with the
Counter,
jabs, looking for the close. Oh, went for the
sidewalk.
counter, and that was a great sidewalk. What a bait with the counter, right?
That was, I've never seen that before. So good.
That was sick. He saw the slow reaction from DVP and knew exactly what to do. But there was a hell sweep, and this was a scary sequence here for H-Dope. He didn't know what was going to happen. Found himself back to the wall. Couldn't get the close off of that belly blast block. And yet here was that moment against the wall. Nip up was
huge.
blocked, and it started to look like doors were being opened for DVP. But 1-2 closes out the set there. We'll close out the game, excuse me. So 1-1 here.
And if H-Dope had tech rolled in that situation, that might have been crazy. That could have been the whole full round for DVP for the full comeback.
That was, yeah, bad news for
Scary.
sure.
Could have been scary, but smart decision to stay on the ground that time. And that's one of the things that Tekken gives you that other fighting games don't, right? It's the option to just not get up. Like, stay on the ground as long as you want. Just stay there.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get up against, you don't want to be back turned against Bob. I mean, the low jab into while standing 2-1, it hurts, right? It all hurts. So here we go. Speaking of things that hurt, hammer head stage. is our terrain of choice here. Looking for the throw with. Ooh, to the dome. Scalpel.
Such a weird kick, too. Wow, in and out. I love the movement from DBP right now.
Keeping it really unorthodox. Keeping H-Stop on his toes.
DBP fishing for that crouch. That's one nice power
that was
crush.
great. Great placement there.
Man, I'm now thinking, can I do that? I can't, but I'll try. Uh-oh. H-Stop not giving up this round just yet. Has rage. Just needs one launch here. Anything can do it. The throw is not going to be enough, but we're tied up. What's the mix? He gets thrown again!
There was no break. Oh my God, he's just out of nowhere through him. No 1+2 escape.
He didn't even do a mix. He did the nothing mix out of the rage drive. Like, what?
Wow.
Oh boy. Here's a crouch dash one from DBP though. To the wall we go. Hey. Resplat combo doesn't quite get it. And a low parry.
And the low parry
Walls
now.
in the way. Another low parry.
Great read. H-Stop looking psychic right now with these low parry reads.
He's
Into the deadly rave at the wall. He's going to have Oki now. What's he going to do with it? Sidestep 3.
No.
But the 2 lows in retaliation secures it.
I cannot believe he went low twice in a row after getting low parried like that multiple times for that comeback in the first place.
Dare I say it, base, how low can you go? Twice in a row for DBP, and it's 1 round apiece here. Sidestep 3 blocked. Ooh, the confirm. Man. Piling on the pressure, looking for everything to close it.
Yeah.
Not trying to give him any breathing room whatsoever.
DBP's looking a little desperate, but he's got the lead. Just needs one more round. 2 bars on the side of H-Dope though for the meter. Get out of here!
Did you see that interruption? He said, sit down. Where are you going? Oh my goodness, all falling apart here. Looks like he got on a suit and got all dressed up for nothing. Geese Howard going out at the moment. Oh man. Oh,
DBP with the perfect
7 golden letters. Wow. Absolute dominance in that final round.
Very, very nice. DBP was looking kind of back and forth, but DBP solidifying his victory with a perfect at the end there. Very nicely done. H-Dope sent down to that loser bracket.
Wow, he got shut down hard in that final round. That was absolute dominance. He just knew everything. It's almost like it was the culmination of all the reads beforehand. He just finally tied it all up together. You know when you finally get that big one read where you know the entire sequence that's going to take the round? That was what that final round was right there.
Man, this sequence here, the throw, blocks the rage drive, no mix off the roll, gets thrown again. Like, if he had just gone for a mix, he might have won.
Very true. Yeah, he could have got the round. And there we see these psychic low parries coming into play. Goes straight into the deadly rave. And then DBP though, he was like, I don't care about your deadly rave. I'm just gonna do these lows, my friend.
He's like, yeah, you low parried me a couple times. It's fine. I'm not scared. And that was beautiful. Saw the whip, immediately had Bob's new hop kick locked and loaded. It is a high 15 frame launch though. Still pretty good for Bob.
And look at this, man. Geese Howard all dressed up for the prom, and he's going to be spending it in the ward at the hospital after that beatdown. All right, so match number 3 ends with a 2-1 victory for DBP, and he moves forward into the winners semis, and he's going to be taking on the winner of our next match in Stormrazor and Mayhem 9965. What do you think about this one?
This one's going to be interesting. I know we had Mayhem in the bracket with us last time. Stormrazor, I'm not sure if we had him or not. I feel like we did though. But Stormrazor, I think, is going to be another Geese, so this should be a fun one for sure.
Yep.
Stormrazor from your town, the United Kingdom. Your town.
Kingdom, yeah.
It's not really a town. It's a little bit bigger.
City, a little bit bigger than that. A few more million than that. Good old 8.9 million or so. All right, so yeah, 14 wins in a row, Rip. In a row. This guy's undefeated here with Geese Howard. That is absolutely incredible. And yeah, so wow. I mean, is he going to continue the streak here? That's a question we want to know the answer to. Again, a strong Greece contender, hailing, and Mayhem 9965 with Hihachi. I do like these Hiihachis. We haven't had any so far. But last season we had some.
Yeah, we saw him last month, I believe, right? And his Heihachi was looking pretty good there.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
Heihachi, definitely one of those characters that's a lot stronger now with the latest update. You're seeing a lot more of these characters making the top 8, which is great, right? A lot of these players with this character, at least I should say. But at the same time, Geese Howard is so good. And 14-0, I'd be terrified going up against Geese Howard who's coming in against me 14-0.
Exactly, because I mean, with that kind of record, there's a level of confidence associated with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be easy. But I do like Mishima's versus Geese. I like the matchup. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Guys in the chat,
I'm curious.
What do you think is going to happen? Are we going to see the streak continued here? We're looking at 15-0. This is like a WrestleMania moment. Or are we going to see Mayhem defeat the streak with Heihachi and put one in there for the boys, for the Mishima crew? Let us know in the chat. One for Stormrazor. And 2 for Mayhem 9965. We'll do it old school.
I'm going with. I can't go against the undefeated streak, man. But Mayhem did so good. All right, fine, I'll do it. Heihachi. I'm the guy with the chant, right? Heihachi. Right? If he doesn't pick Heihachi, though, then I'm going with Geese Howard. All right, it's like that.
I agree with that. If he doesn't stick to his guns, you had the whole graphic up with Heihachi. If you're not going to pick him when it matters, boy, then no. You can't be all fancy for the bio and then change it up. No, I'm not for that. Not for that. You have like the super hard character on your bio, but then you pick like someone really easy or something. I don't even think in Tekken 7 that easy exists. Actually, I think everyone is really challenging now. But yeah.
I mean, but like imagine if yeah, you're right. I was trying to think of an easier character. I was like, no, even that character, I would have a little bit of a difficulty playing.
It's such a big game. Like, I remember sitting in training mode thinking, okay, let me try a new character, and going to the select screen, and not only are there like a million faces looking at me like, hello, but it's also like,
hello.
Who do you, it's also like, but you pick one, then you've got to learn so much, right? You've got to learn the wall carry combo, you've got to learn the wall game, you've got to learn the mid game, the neutral one, you've got to learn the no wall stages combos, you've got to learn the O-key. I mean, it's just crazy. There's so much to learn, which is what makes Tekken a very exhilarating and exciting and rewarding game to learn, because the work you put in does get blessed with all these fruits of your labor. So I think it's a really, really exciting endeavor for anyone that wants to join. Compete.playstation.com. There you go. Did it in one.
All right, here we go. Game number 1 from Stormrazor. We don't get the Geese. We get the Lars Alexanderson. And Mayhem gonna stick it out with this Heihachi.
Let's do it. Pacing himself, waiting for the inevitably electric. And there it is.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh no! The down back 4 counter hit. Trips the legs.
Oh my goodness. These guys are swinging.
They are, right? They're going ham straight away.
I'm not staying on the ground without getting up with the bottom button.
Oh man, he's angry. He skipped lunch.
He back rolled. That one was a little scary, right? Like I think Stormrazor thought maybe Heihachi was a little bit too far away to land that forward 4-2. Because there is like a specific range where you can back roll away from it.
Right.
But Mayhem, he had the extended dash maybe a little bit there just to make sure.
He held forward for 5 extra frames, boy.
Right?
Got that range in there. There it is again. It's such a good move now that hits on the ground. It's so deadly. Ooh. Forward 4. That'll change your toupee. Okay.
Here comes the crazy Lars. The forward 4, 4-4-2 mix. Oh, boy, get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Probably a bit too early for that kind of mix.
It's never too early. Oh, boy. Okay, all right. Very nice.
Boost
2 rounds
to the nose.
1.
Wow. All right, so Mayhem with a great start here. Up 4-3-4. Backs away. Oh, the back 2-3. Ouch. And it's all working out here. Okay, nice little toe pun.
It's like I meant to do hell sweeps.
Right? That cost me a whole Evo. Anyway, so, okay, backs up to down forward 1, whiffing. Great spacing here from Mayhem. And look at the space control, man. This guy's ridiculous. 3 straight rounds, man. Wow.
Damn, Mayhem. Looking good. Like I said, I'm happy I picked Mayhem, too.
That was a beat down. Oh, my word. I mean,
where was the 14-0 Geese Howard?
I was going to say, does it count if he loses the streak but doesn't pick Geese? That if the streak is with Geese, I don't know if does it really count, guys, if he loses with another character?
I mean, maybe the picture we saw was only the character he used the most, but maybe there's a bunch of Lars in there as well, right? That was a beautiful electric whiff punch to start it off.
Really nice. But I don't know. I think this round was the closest round, right? But after this, and then he gets up, yeah, eats that. But yeah, you know, there was a few moments where Storm Razor could have done something. You know, he went for that string into the unblockable. Like, he kind of lost a few opportunities with that, you know, and with those kind of reads. But yeah, after that... Yeah, he didn't need to go for that. He could have used that opportunity for something else, and would have been 1 round each if he got the round. So, but man, Mayhem just on job.
Oh my gosh, that's such a cool slow-mo.
Oh, wow. Awesome stuff.
I didn't realize it, but the slow-mo looks even better when you have like the homing trails and, you know, any other kind of sparkles going on.
So true. So it's fancy, right? It's fancy. We got a good fireworks night every match. So yeah, really nice. And I used to, you know, because when Tekken 7 was new, I didn't like the slow-mo. Like, why? I just want to do my thing. Why is it slowing down? But it is so... But because there were times where, like, you do the move and then...
You're both
you need to do like a juggle or something, and then you know, like the launcher slows down, so then they're launched. Now you got to react to the regular speed coming back into play, or the slowdown clutch moment doesn't kill, so it's like and you've got to scramble to get your finishing move. So those things used to make me think, oh man, it's not that great. But now it is so hype, man. The slow-mo is just so good. It's so hype. As a spectator, like there's nothing like it. Like just to know what's going to happen in these final moments, you know, like it's just really, really cool. I enjoy it a lot now.
I recently have been using the replays system that they added to Tekken 7 now. So like I have my tournament matches, I go back and I rewatch the replays of it because it gives you tips like, hey, you could have punished this, you could have ducked this high, etc.
True.
But the best thing I was thinking about, like, you know, I see some moments that happen, like, damn, that's so cool. Like, why don't they, in the replays, give me an option, like, to hit a button to put into slow-mo? Like, I just want a button in the replay, go like, slow-mo here. Like, look
Great
at that.
idea.
That's so cool.
I feel like that's something we used to have. Yeah, no, that's actually a good idea. I feel like we used to have that on either older Tekkens or there's another fighting game where we had that. But to be continued, no doubt. Running slash kick to open the game here. Mayhem. We don't have sound, I believe, but
no game audio for us right now.
We don't have sound, but we do have geese.
Electric.
We do have geese.
Yes, the geese is back.
Geese had to pay the electricity bill for the sound to come back on.
Yeah, Tech Cat doesn't work out.
Ooh. Shuriken against the wall. Great blocks from Mayhem.
Wow, he had the step, didn't get the wall stuck. That was messed up again. Man, this stage, I hate this stage because of this, dude. The axis is like slightly off, right, from the starting position.
Man, these guys are definitely throwing out the windies, man. Going ham from out the gate. Here we go. Look at that. No delay whatsoever. Getting it started.
And these guys play fast out here.
Yeah.
They want to hit some buttons.
Ooh.
Wow, how do you recover in time?
That almost looked guaranteed. Oh, back 3-2. Okay, back in action here. Look at the wall carry. Wall to wall now. Wow.
I said, look at, he's all basically caught him. What?
Did he press the button? He pressed the button. He didn't press the button.
No, he did not.
Take this headbutt.
If he hit that, it would have been pretty cool.
That would have been sick, yeah. All right, so Geese now has already done better than Lars did.
He tried a back roll catch with a windy. I like that.
Ooh,
oh my goodness, Mayhem, dude!
Slapping him about, man. Oh my! Wow!
Wow! All right, Mayhem. All right.
Mashing him up.
One more round and Mayhem's moving on here. Man, he is quick.
Yep.
Gets him off the meter as well. Mayhem looking good. What a running three over the Rapukin. Caught him while he was sidestepping even to the wall here.
Oh my gosh, this match is a beat. Oh my days. And that set was one-sided like Richman printer settings. That was crazy. I can't believe it. Just domination all the way. I mean, Geese Howard did come out to play for a little while, gave us a round, but Mayhem was not interested. I don't care about your dragon throwers, don't care about your deadly raves against the wall. None of that, not interested. Just done and dusted, threw him out like daily trash. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, complete confidence.
Yeah, I mean, really great awareness in every situation as well, right? And that was a great step from Stormrazor and Punish.
And these walls are really screwing up Stormrazor in this first round here.
Oh, and that was that clutch 1-1. And it was looking good for Stormrazor at that point.
Yeah, even here, right?
Yeah.
This is an opportunity. Like when you have Geese Howard and you have this much health and you just spent a bar, you give the wall, you're like, okay, I just made a bunch of health back. Look, his health almost caught up, but he just kind of wastes here with his rage art attempt.
I think we would say he was feeling himself. he was feeling himself a bit too much in that situation. And then once you give Mayhem the green light, he doesn't stop, does he? He just keeps going.
My turn.
He just keeps going. Don't tag this guy in ever. You'll never get the tag.
Oh, I think this is gonna be the Rapukin over within the run. Oh no, we already missed it. But here we go. It's to the end here. Mayhem to the wall. Just non-stop. Whatever he wants to do. You can stay on the ground. I'm ready for that too. You know, you can't trick me.
Absolute crazy stuff there. I'm really looking forward to that winner's semis with DBP versus Mayhem because they're both very similarly aggressive styles. So Mayhem with the 2-0 there, and then so K-Top versus Eddie will be our next match. Moving on in winners, in the upper bracket here for the Open Series finals.
Exactly. Lots of exciting matches yet to come today. We've had some fun ones so far, and I totally agree with you. I think the DBP versus Mayhem match is going to be a pretty wild one. Both of the guys have the execution and the crazy factor, right? But we do have to take a short break, guys. You know, these Open Series monthly finals will continue after this, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
But before we go to a break, head on over to compete.playstation.com if you do want to sign up for any of these amazing Open Series tournaments. The link's there on your screen. Make sure you don't miss out on all the action to come. And we're going to go to a break, but don't go anywhere because we'll be back with more winners action. We'll see you soon.
Masters event registration for the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 seasons open up July 31st. Each master event up to 300 circuit points up for grabs and a $2,000 prize pool. Starting from August 21st, there will be a master event held for each region. See the schedule here to find when your local master event will take place. This year, the Tekken Online Challenge has expanded to 14 regions across the globe. If you're from any of the countries or regions listed, you can compete. For this season of Tekken Online Challenge, community events are a part of the circuit once again through the dojo system. Upcoming dojo and master events can be found on the new Tekken Tournament portal. All the information you need to know about the new season is available at TekkenWorldTour.com. Go to TekkenWorldTour.com to begin signing up and competing in the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 season.
You lose. KO.
PlayStation is the hardware, domination is the game here at the Open Series Monthly Finals. My name is Ryan Hart, and I'm here with Rip, and it's been absolute insanity already. We've just started. If you're just joining us, if you're just joining us, you haven't missed too much, so stay tuned. And Rip, why don't you tell us about these awesome brackets?
Exactly. We had a crazy start, as you mentioned. K-Top and Eddie going to be the ones advancing so far. Darkest Flower put up a good fight at the Hwarong. Just a little bit short, though, every round there against Eddie. Then down below, we see DBP getting done over H-Dope and Mayhem over Storm Razor. Lots of really fun, fast-paced action, though. And you see down below that, Darkest Flower already 2-0 over Dalpha, staying in the tournament. So, going to be an interesting day.
Yeah, it's been, like you said, been really quick. We haven't had many 2-1s. It's been mainly 2-0s because the momentum has just been so fast. And once you give up a round, like if someone clutches it against you, it's so hard to bring it back, you know. And it's just at this level when these guys already know exactly what they're going to do, how they're going to bring it back, what they're going to do the next round. It's really hard to stay on top of that. So speaking about on top, K-Top is up next, and he's going to be taking on Eddie. The polls are in, so get your votes in on who you think is going to take this particular set. Eddie looking really strong again with the Falcon Ram, but this time with Zafina coming out the gate, doing some work. It's going to be taking on K-Top. Are we going to see the mirror? I doubt it, but you never know.
That's what I was curious about, right? We saw Eddie go with Zafina instead of Falcon, and maybe that was his mind game, like letting K-Top know, like, I see you ahead in the bracket. If I win this match, I'm going to be playing you. I'm just going to let you know now. I already know how to use this character. I know all about it. I can do that power crush too, right? So we'll
very
see.
Smart. Yeah, that could be really fun. I don't think we're going to see the mirror though. I don't think so. You know, it's usually a situation. If it's a player with a lot of characters, they only usually opt for the mirror if they've had a lot of misfortune with the others. If they've just found that it's impossible with anyone else, then they'll go for the mirror. But with the amount of characters in his arsenal that I know Eddie has, I don't think he would opt for the mirror in that situation. So, or at least I haven't seen a reason why he would think I have to go the mirror. So yeah,
I'm really curious just to see what character, you know, since he mentioned that Eddie does have a huge arsenal of characters, I'm curious what character he wants to fight against Zafina with, because this is a character that a lot of people have trouble against, right? And I don't know what people think is the answer. Like, which character is the one that I want to use against Zafina is a question that you don't really get to ask a lot of players. You know, I would love to see, you know, in the future, we know that Ni usually has some kind of, you know, character choice for certain matchups, right? Arslan probably does as well. So, you know, Eddie, obviously a player who has extremely high skill level, right? Like, he's up there. He hasn't performed, you know, the biggest tournaments on that stage yet. But, you know, like, who does he think is a good character to pick against Zafina?
It's a good question. It's a good question. I mean, also comes down to who he's hot with right now, right? He may not have been using all his characters. I mean, it's a very uncommon scenario that you're ready to go with every single character that you know how to use. Usually, there's one or two that are a little bit more rusty. They've collected a little bit more dust over the recent months, you know, and you have to kind of brush them off. So there'll be a few usual suspects. You know, you'll probably have Falcon, probably have, well, we've seen he's got Zafina, probably have Bob ready to rock and roll, you know. There'll be a few guys. So it's going to be a question of, out of those guys that are ready to do battle right now in this moment, who's the best option, you know? So, yeah, to be seen, I guess. I think Bob's a good candidate. I was
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking Bob is a really good candidate. I feel like if she's ever in Mantis or Tarantula stance, you just can throw out like a down one. It's like such a Tekken 6 strategy, but Bob has that answer, right? He's got it still there. He didn't lose it. A lot of other characters don't have something that's that fast that can hit grounded without like putting yourself airborne or something.
fast, quick mids have been damaging ground characters from day one. I remember, like, back in Tekken 3, don't let Eddie get up. Keep doing down one. Do you remember Tekken 4?
Oh,
the
dude,
infinite
Tekken
down
4
ones. Remember
was
that?
the
Yeah.
best. Slope stages, man. Paul, Heihachi.
Keep doing it.
all day, down one.
So, yeah. Fast, low-hitting mids have been really the bane of those ground character existences from the beginning of time, right? So,
Man.
yeah, we may see more of that, but this time it's in the shape of Bob's down one, which is also very effective too. So interesting, yeah.
That could be cool.
We've talked a lot about K-Top's Zafina, but I think he has a couple of other characters as well. I just can't remember who they are. But yeah, we'll need to check the sheet for that. But yeah, we are ready to go. Let's see if it's going to be Zafina or Bob.
Maybe a
And
Julia?
we get neither. We get neither. I love it.
It's
I love it.
Julia and Fakamram. All right.
Oh, man.
Man, I wonder if he picked Julia here because he's like, Zafina gets wrecked by Fakamram. I'm not even going to bother.
I mean, I was literally just at the end of our little chat there. I was thinking, but what if he doesn't pick Zafina? What if there's another option? And there we
Right.
go, Julia. It's going to be Miss Chang herself taking on Far Kumram. So this is going to be an interesting one. We haven't seen either of these two use these characters in this particular tournament. So yeah, going to be nice.
Yeah, they're bringing out the big guns is what it's feeling like right now. Both of them are
sure.
using Zafina. Maybe they both just really don't like mirror matches, you know? It's like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm picking Julia. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm picking Fakamram.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they both were trying to avoid the mirror, right? All right, so forward 1-4. Get that party started. Oh my days, straight into Mad Axes.
Look at the huge lead just for those couple of hits.
Crazy, yeah, just like exactly. It's like 1-2 things.
Running through, he got it too early.
Oh, he tried to
thought
press
it whipped
buttons.
already. Yeah, it's got that lingering hitbox, man. I want one of those running threes again.
Yeah, it's really good to have delayed active frames, man. And then you think,
Magic.
I've got the perfect timing to get up kick, and then she low parries it.
Look at this K-top though.
Oh my gosh.
Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow on the floor. This is insane. What are we seeing here? Eddie unable to get out of the block. Eddie is not okay right now, Mr. Jackson. He's not okay. Okay.
Backward one thing. It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Eddie has yet to get started.
Oh my gosh. Looks like
Pick
he
it
might
up.
not get. I mean, looks like he might have to just start planning for game 2 at this rate.
He's done zero offense. You know, like he had like one poke
man.
that traded a second ago. Like that's
Yeah.
it. That's your offense.
He
You got to
hasn't-
string out.
He hasn't. He's tested the buttons, basically. Okay, here we go. He's got a good opportunity here against the wall, but no. K-Top. What?
Mad Axes for the
Axes.
game?
Oh my gosh. And the party crasher catches him stepping, and
Wow.
Eddie unable to mount any offense at all in the entire game. Like you said, Rip, a few strings, but there were no serious momentum shifts. There were no juggles whatsoever, and unable to get a single round here. Wow.
That made it look like he hasn't used Fakamram since the last monthly series open finals. You know, I mean, that was craziness. Just from the get-go, right? That 4-4-1-4 as the whiff punish landed his Mad Axes a couple times, right? And that's like a huge tell. Like if a player's not breaking throws, you can get him to start thinking about it because like, oh man, I'm trying to, but I'm not getting it. That could really last. And that running three is just the active frames continuing after it looked like she was done, clipping Eddie on his wake up there.
Yeah, that was insane. Just a very pulverizing game here for Eddie to have to swallow. I mean, didn't really get to do anything that he wanted to, and even the times he guessed right, it just didn't end in anything else other than K-Top destruction. So definitely a lot to reflect for game 2 here.
Yeah, this was just unbelievable, to be honest. And he had his one moment, he got some space, right? And it looked like, all right, maybe, but then all of a sudden Mad Axes again, and you know the party crash is coming. Party crash elbow all day.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, if you're playing
right?
against a Julia, she's going to party crash it. She's
There's no-
going
why-
to.
why- because why not? Because why not, right? So yeah, great start for K-Top, looking really, really strong. The Zafina pick was definitely a slower one, so I do like the change of pace. You know, Julia able to get into those awkward spaces very fast. You saw she's able to just
Yeah.
be on top of you immediately and make you guess 50-50s like no one. So yeah, really, really good stuff here to K-Top. I'm just wondering though, you know, in a 2 out of 3 scenario, I do think it's really difficult to know what to do when you have so many characters, when you're down 1-0.
Right, and you know, I think the crazy thing you mentioned there was that Zafina's slower paced character, and it really looked like Eddie was playing at that pace. he was playing at Zafina pace with Falkenraum. But now, switching over to Leroy, I mean,
Oh, wow.
Eddie's got all the DLC characters locked and loaded, apparently.
It's so true.
He's like, man, who could I use with the least amount of effort to try to get a victory here? But Leroy is certainly one of the strongest characters. And against Julia in particular, I think he's probably picking this so he doesn't have to deal with that party crasher elbow. You know, like that's one of those tools that she has that can stop a character's approach, or you can't stop her approach at least. But Leroy, he can stop anyone's approach. He's like, I'll just, bring up the
parries
parry.
all day, right? Yeah, parries all day. Can definitely amount on offense.
It's
Definitely
not
a lot
something you can react to.
Maybe a lot less to think about than playing Falkenraum against Julia. You know, because Julia might be a bit fiddly for him to deal with. Oh, look at that! Speaking of counters to deal with everything.
Shotgun.
Wow.
Oh, he missed the combo.
Oh no. Not what you need when you're down a game. You need that strong start.
Oh my goodness.
He's pinned in the corner here,
Again?
nowhere to go.
Do it again. He went for
Blocks
bow
the bow and
arrow
arrow.
with the walls
Gets
in the
the
way. That's
punish.
kind of smart.
1, 2, 3.
What the
Ooh.
heck?
Wow. This is the race drive though.
The 1+2.
Into the wall splat.
And that's the round because of it.
3, 4. Yep, nicely done here. He's going to be very happy with that because it looked like it was going downhill for a second. Mad Axe's no
Axe's.
break again.
No, that's not that bad.
Ooh.
Yo, this is crazy.
A lot of
Far enough
confidence
away.
on display here from K-Top. Really making Eddie feel the pressure right now.
Doesn't
Almost got the
duck
rounds
high.
tied up. And the Magic 4. Shades of Rip here. Look at this.
Dude, this is
Nicely
wild.
done.
Like, Eddie he's struggling. And K-Top, the full cross mix-ups are coming out so fast that honestly his bow and arrow is really quick.
Yeah.
Hop
Oh
kicks.
my God. And speaking of quick, just throws out the launch there. And he's got it all to do now. He's up a game. He can afford these big gambles, can't he? You know, it doesn't really matter. It's not as important for him. All right, so, yep, down for 2, hops in. Nice block and retaliate.
Oh,
Oh, my
smart.
God, he missed. Oh,
This
man,
should be
it's
the
all
wall.
falling apart.
Combo? Is he dead? It's enough damage. Oh my God.
Wow.
K-Top on set point.
What is going on here? Just completely steamrolling Eddie here in the early stages of the winners.
Down forward 1-1. Back 1+2 shotgun. All right, all right. Looking good.
Okay, yeah, down for 1 point to Hermit. Punishes.
So lucky the wall wasn't there. Bow and arrow off the mix.
Oh, no, it goes mid.
Oh, my
he
gosh.
pushed the button. No.
The wall's here.
We're not there at the wall yet.
There's
Last
no wall
chance.
combo.
Oh.
The shotgun.
He gets him,
Why
and that's
did
going to
you
be the
just-
round.
Oh my gosh. And he could have had it. K-Top could have closed it out there. But here we go.
Definitely.
Eddie has a chance at life.
Let's see now. All
Punish
right.
that. Way more. It's 14.
Could have got more, could have got more. Eddie now fighting for all he's worth here, trying to get a game back. Bow and arrow again. Oh, man. Oh.
What the heck?
Oh, what's the whiff?
This damn stage, man. Sideways. Stop picking the stage.
Man.
Oh, gosh. It's crazy, dude. All right, here. Eddie should end up. No,
Oh, no,
with
doesn't get
that
the rest
combo.
of the combo. No range.
Bro,
Oh, and K-Top's
the
all
pixel.
over him.
The pixel. The pixel into the low string. K-Top over Eddie. Sends Eddie down to the
Wow.
lower bracket. And K-Top with that win into the money. Top 4 guaranteed. Congratulations. Wow.
I didn't see any of that coming from the I mean, who did he pick first game? Wasn't he? Oh, sorry, from the Julia pick to
Yeah.
the Leroy pick. Like, I didn't predict any of that. You know, this was all out of the scope of what I had predicted. So
And you know, that
crazy,
back one
crazy
was
stuff.
2. That back one was 2 when he hit it here right at the beginning. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's what he wanted, right?
Yeah, he was looking
her
for
approach
that.
options with back 1+2, not to parry as much.
That was really good. It
But
was a really
this was
good
crazy.
option.
And this, you know, cat the 1+2 afterward. I was like, oh, that was smart. So, look at
And
the
he got
light.
the nice, chunk of damage off there. And there were a few really good moments, but then K-Top just relentless offense. Another beautiful Mad Axes there. And yeah, a few missed opportunities there by Eddie. Finds himself at the wall, nowhere to go.
Man, this was so wild.
Bow and arrow catches him walking to the side. Oh, and the
He
magic
got caught.
4.
He just got hit, right? He was like down back
Yeah.
1-3. He's like magic 4. And now Eddie totally messed up. K-Top recognizing the whip, had time for the hop kick there.
Yep.
Full combo and the wall damage. Boom! Julia
Whoa.
Chang.
Yeah, I mean, Magic Force is such a good option when you're back to the wall, right? Because you know they're coming for that additional offense, you know? So
True.
Smart stuff there for K-Top. And then here, got that extra wall damage. And it looked like it was all over. But then the back 1+2 again. Manages to get the round back, runs in for the up 4-3-4, yep. And tied it up, but it was just delaying the inevitable because this last round
Not the right combo from Eddie, man.
Really unfortunate there. He needed that combo, and this was it. Yeah, the low, the cheeky low. And that's it. 2-0 to K-Top. There we see in the brackets there. Cemented in history. Eddie down to losers. Going to be taking on H-Dub, his brother. Brother to brother.
Yeah, and Stormraiser out of the tournament.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Stormraiser and Dalfa are now out of the tournament here in the early stages of the top 8. Shout outs to them. I mean, top 8 is definitely no small feat, so congratulations for that. But Darkest Flower and H-Dub moving forward there in the lower bracket. Great stuff.
Trying to get to that top 4, right? Both those players in position. Just need to win their next match, and they're into the prize pool as well. But coming up next up here on the upper bracket, we've got DBP going up against Mayhem 9965. We can probably have the Bob and Heihachi matchup here. This is definitely going to be a fun one.
Nice. I see you're rocking the Leroy t-shirt there. I didn't even
that's
see
true.
that before.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And the sugar. So
I'm disappointed in that last match. Not by
DBP
Leroy.
versus Mayhem, and everybody thinks, literally everybody and their dog thinks that Mayhem is going to win this one. 9965 is 100% right now. So yeah, going to be interesting to see if that does come to fruition. I do think that they may be sleeping a little bit on the opponent, but let's see. Let's see what happens, because we have had a couple of unexpected results so far. Maybe not necessarily in terms of results, but in terms of character choices and style of match and just outcome, right? Just the way it all unfolds. So really interesting here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, DBP, I think in that first set that we saw, looked a little bit shaky. On the other hand, Mayhem just came out swinging, like right out the gate, was ready to play. The electrics were there. The first thing he did was a whiff punish electric, right? And we're like, okay, I think this man is ready to play today.
Yeah.
So we'll see how far he can get. I believe Mayhem got top 4 last time, if I'm not mistaken. So, definitely trying to repeat that performance here. Can do so with the win.
I'm going to go devil's advocate, and I'm going to go DBP for this one. Just because
boy, wow.
he's my boy in that. Yeah, let's see what he can do here. I think
used to be a Bob player yourself, didn't you?
I've never ever played Bob in my entire life, but I'll let you go with that one.
That's not true.
Never in my entire life. I swear to God, never. Not on any Tekken.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically a Mishima, right?
Didn't you and I play Tekken 6 alone?
No, I don't even really know his command list and that. Like, I've never learned the character.
It's crouch dash, wave dash, into hell sweep, or
it's just hell sweep to the mids, Ryan. What else is there with Mishimas? That's all there is.
Of course, yeah.
1-2-2. He has all the Mishima strings.
Was
hell sweep.
Was Awesome the Bob player?
Asim plays Bob, yeah. Asim
okay.
That's probably played him. Yeah, so, Asim's pretty good with everyone, right? I mean, this was how he is. So, all right, here we go. Geese, how would it state for game 1? Let's go DBP. Let's see who can get the job done versus Mayhem. Oh, and look at that beautiful crouch dash 1 here. The new and improved crouch dash 1, might I add.
Yeah, Ryan Hart's got me. All right, I'll show him my execution.
Mishima versus Mishima action, basically. Oh, down back 2 to the shins. Ow! Oh my gosh. Mayhem trying. Uh-oh, not over yet, though.
Again. Yo, the tiny pixel into rage dart's gonna be a ton of damage. If you can find him, counter down for too smart.
Oh, that was really smart combo choice there from DBP. He knew he wasn't gonna get much else. Straight into the rage art. Clutch.
Oh, yeah. Tiny amount of health means that rage art's gonna do tons and tons of damage.
That was clutch. No, we punish 1-4. We'll take that. Better than nothing.
And that all came because he did that get-up kick while Mayhem trying to close it out.
No break. This could be bad news. You know when the people stop breaking, right? Uh-oh.
Dude. Heihachi tech roll into Wild Stand 2 is one of the best strategies I've seen. Oh my gosh, he didn't move. He hit back
double
this first
whammy.
time.
4-4-2 twice. He said, I said get up. I said.
Come on, just back roll next time, bro.
There's a back roll. Oh,
nice.
And again, we've got that crouch dash 1 coming into play, perfectly timed. Yeah. That's that 1. Tries to slap him.
Back 2-2, still working out. Man. Yeah.
He's going in, trying to get the damage. But the spacing and patience from Mayhem are really throwing DBP off at the moment. Slash kick, hell sweep. Get off me.
Power crush, good choice. That was interesting, windy.
Nice, yeah. Oh man, really hunting for that power crush.
Uh-oh. feel like you could have had a little more. Get out of here! What? That was sick. No one even trying to duck back the back 2-2 from Bob. Does it jail or something now? You know, like what's happening? Nobody's even attempting a duck.
Even bothering, yeah. Oh,
Caught him, ducking this time.
Going up to the fences.
Enough damage, yeah. You can actually try to time a side roll there, but very difficult.
Yeah, that's really tough, yeah. All right, so final round, game 1 here. DBP opening strong. Ooh, this mid. No power crush attempt that time. And there's the hell sweep though, Mayhem.
Go!
Mayhem in trouble right now. There's a lot of
Big
damage
trouble.
gone. Get off me. What's the
Switch
flower
position
shot,
with
bro?
it. What the heck?
Where is he sliding about the
Get him
place?
kicks again.
And that's going to be it.
He lost 2 rounds. 2 rounds to just get him kicks.
I'm bodying the entire chat right now. 100% of you guys said that he was going to get bodied, and my dude did it. 1-0. I'm going to make a lot of enemies after this match. All right, so 1-0. Now, what was interesting is it didn't look like Mayhem, like it looked like at some point he lost control of the match. It was in his favor, but
Right
here
there.
we see a massive life lead, and then he just gave it away from small instances like that get up 3, and then I don't know what he tried to do. Did he try to do while standing 2 after the tech roll? But
I'm not sure. That's a good
yeah,
point. He might
because
have done it.
I'm not sure why you took the risk there, because DBP
Yeah.
was ready for the launch with the downfall 2.
And you know, it was looking like, you know, it wasn't all one side. Let's put it that way, right? DVP got that first round. It was a huge comeback, right? Mayhem should have had the first round as well. But the next round here, the 4-4-2s on Oki, work out for him. And even here, right? He's fighting from behind in this situation.
Yeah.
He's got the rage drive spend. What's we gonna see? The hell sweep
counter
trick,
hit,
the
hell
power
sweeps.
crush.
And then
what
he
even-
missed it.
how?
Yeah. Oh man. Couldn't follow up on the missed down 4, unfortunately, but a great launch there. Guessed that he was going to go low for the hell sweeps. Takes him all the way to the wall here. And that was a
no
great
side roll
round.
there.
Yeah. Good round. And it went down to this. And DVP
Yeah.
just had a great start, got him to the wall, guessed right once, and then Mayhem was
This.
flying from the back foot. And again, that get up kick doing good damage here.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Mayhem has to 100%, you know, slow down on his approach here, right? If he's gonna approach, it's got to be with running 3s. Like because that way you eat a little toe kick or something, but you're not getting counter hit launched. You know, like that's
True,
been a big
true.
thing. He lost 2 rounds in that set because of those kicks, right? And
Very smart, yeah.
you already had
Very
won
smart.
2, so technically he won like 4 rounds almost. You know.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a very good point, because you know if you look at it, I mean, if they do the low kick, you go over it, and if they do the high kick, you just get an air hit. You don't even get comboed. So it's a very smart option. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
with that.
the first get up kick that killed him in the first round. Right before that, he had done a running 3 and he hit
Yeah.
him. And then the next
Just
time he
to
ran
run
it
it back.
again, and he didn't do the running 3 again. He got the counter get up.
Sometimes
So, we'll
your
see.
meta's way too ahead, right? You think they're not going to expect it again, you know? So
They won't do that low kick
They
again.
won't do that.
I always
Alright,
do the
so-
low kick.
Okay, 1-4 again, opening.
Nice step.
A little bit tentative here. Mayhem now. Oh man, eating the hell sweeps. And this is where movement is key, because you don't want to line yourself up for hell sweeps. And look,
Oh
great
boy.
forward 4-2.
Good punish. Kachi jab range increase. That's something we don't really see Mayhem use. The new
Not
improved
often,
jab
no,
range.
yeah. Don't see that too often, you're right.
I mean, maybe it's not a good idea against Bob though, right? Because Bob already has a pretty good Bob or jab range. Man, that's far.
Oh, he went low and he clipped him. And that is going to be the round. And DBP with all the steals and momentum right now.
Yeah, 100%, huh? Everyone forgot about me because I got 7th last month? I'll show them. Pop. Bounce to the wall here. Resplat sideways though. Gotta be careful.
Oh,
You get him,
again,
kick
Rip,
again.
again. The bane of Mayhem's existence right now is those get up low kicks, counter hit, and DBP's not missing any.
All right, set point. Nice electrics here from Mayhem. Pop. DBP's just sidewalking. Get away from the wall, right? Position your opponents back to the wall instead.
Oh man.
I can't do that work. Hell sweep's coming. DBP for the win.
Looking strong, and
advance.
look at that absolute domination. And what did I tell you? DBP takes it 2-0.
100%.
Absolute dominance. Committed to those get-up threes like a wedding bride. That was absolutely insane. So sick. Really, really awesome stuff.
Yeah,
2-0,
very,
man.
very
DBP
nice, dude. Yeah,
doing the damage.
DBP 2-0, proving everybody in the chat wrong, right? 100%? I don't think so. Very, very nice with the Bob. And started off rough, right? Mayhem got that forward for 2.
Yeah.
We had Walt third it. Why not, right? Finish this here. Jab's going to be for the punish. But then here, the mix. He didn't do the mix before. He's like, this time,
man,
I'm going to do the bud.
He saved it. He saved it. Now, what did give him the control was a lot of these clutch moments, you know? It started out with the counter hit, rising threes. Let's see another one there, perfect example. But it just, Mayhem couldn't play the aggressive rushdown game he wanted to. He kept getting stopped. Every time he tried to build something, he kept getting stopped, you know? And that just allowed Bob to play the game he wanted to. And DBP just did it perfectly. Look at that.
Yeah, that was absolutely phenomenal, which means DBP moves on into the finals up here. Going to be going up against K-Top. And, of course, that means he's guaranteed in the top 4. He's in the prize pool. So good stuff to DBP. Exactly.
Nice stuff. Yeah, awesome. And then so Mayhem drops down to that lower bracket. Going to be taking on Darkest Flower. And then Eddie will take on K-Top's brother, H-Dope. So lots of action to come in the lower bracket and the upper bracket. Really amazing stuff so far. Compete.playstation.com is your link if you want to get involved with the Open Series yourself for Tekken 7 or any of the other amazing games over there. So head on over to the site and check it out. Again, compete.playstation.com is the link you need. We're going to be coming back with more action after the break, so don't go away. We'll see you soon.
Masters event registration for the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 seasons open up July 31st. Each Master event up to 300 circuit points up for grabs and a $2,000 prize pool. Starting from August 21st, there will be a Master event held for each region. See the schedule here to find when your local Master event will take place. This year, the Tekken Online Challenge has expanded to 14 regions across the globe. If you're from any of the countries or regions listed, you can compete. For this season of Tekken Online Challenge, community events are a part of the circuit once again through the dojo system. Upcoming dojo and master events can be found on the new Tekken tournament portal. All the information you need to know about the new season is available at TekkenWorldTour.com. Go to TekkenWorldTour.com to begin signing up and competing in the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 season.
Welcome back, everyone, to the PlayStation Open Series monthly finals for Europe. For Tekken 7, I'm Rip here with Ryan Hart. We have moved on to just about almost our top 4, right? We've got a couple more matches down in the lower bracket, but we do have our upper bracket still filled out here. We have K-Top going up against DBP. They've been winning all the way through today. K-Top with a crazy victory over Eddie with the Julia pick, right? Eddie tried Falkenraum, he tried Leroy, wasn't enough. DBP with that Bob got it done over Mayhem as well. And you see down below, Eddie still making it into that top 4 by getting a 2-1 victory over H-Dope.
Really, really insane stuff from all the players so far. I mean, but K-Top and DBP really stepping into some new strides here, looking so strong. These 2-0 victories. DBP definitely surprised everyone, including all of the stream, by that 2-0 win over Mayhem, because no one predicted that. And he is going to be up next against K-Top in the winners finals. Can't wait.
I like that you said, like, no one predicted that. It's like, usually when you say something like that, you know, it's kind of like an implication, but no, it was actually the chat 100% vote against them. No one predicted that. So who will win this one, chat? You know, is it K-Top or DBP?
So yeah, actually, good question. DBP, you were sleeping on him. Maybe now you've woken up and you're going to be voting.
It's going to be like 100% DBP now.
So let us know in the chat.
Wrong.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Let's see if the chat will get bodied again. DBP, 63% of the chat. These guys are like, you know what? We're not going to get bodied this time. We're going to put DBP in our votes because he definitely delivered. I mean, if anything, that shows you what kind of level he's performing on. If he's able to defeat a player like Mayhem, who's very strong, by the way. You know, just because that match was 2-0, that doesn't mean anything. You know, Mayhem has proven himself time and time again. So shout outs to DBP for that one. And I'm sure Mayhem is going to be looking for that run back somewhere through the losers bracket. But let's get into this one. It's going to be K-Top versus DBP.
Man, Zafina coming out with K-Top. That's what we saw earlier. DBP going with the Bob, though. And that Bob, when he gets rolling, man, it's hard to stop him. And he literally gets rolling with his rage drive, right? So we'll see if he can hang on to it. And, man, we have been getting Hammerhead time and time again today.
True.
It's kind of wild. And personally, like, I like the size of the shape. You know, I don't mind the shape of the stage, but just the fact that you start kind of tilted at an angle, right? You'll see right the starting position of the players. You know, if anyone gets a launch immediately, you're going at an axis towards one of these walls, and it always makes for crazy sidewall situations.
So true.
Not my personal favorite, you know, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, very awkward angle to start, as you mentioned there, and see them both backing up. Well, K-Top at least backing up, trying to make some space. Oh, goes low now. DBP opening up. Oh, forward 2 catches him. Not sure what he tried to press, and the wall splat this time. Okay, doesn't get all the damage.
Wow,
retaliation. What a launch.
You know, we were talking about the Heihachi Waltan 2 on tech roll. That was just K-Top going Waltan and 1-2 with Zafina off
It's true. It is another one of those, though. You're totally right. Okay, now going low. 2 ice in a row.
Close round here.
So hard to be ready for all the different kinds of punishes you might need to be ready to do, right?
Oh my
goodness me. Whew.
All right. K-Top. First round to him.
Okay, good start here from K-Top. Straight over to the wall here. Oh,
nice.
Great duck.
Get ready for that string. Second hits high, gets the duck, gets the full launch combo. And I think Bob can actually launch that with his new hop kick. But look out, K-Top running through DBP right now. This is kind of surprising. It looks like DBP may be a little unfamiliar with Zafina or how to deal with her.
Nice.
I got power crushes.
Forces him to stop the offense. So you will respect me. Well, or at least my belly. Oh, look at that. Into the combo over the wall now.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
Dang,
and that's
power to power?
such a great option if you're back. I'm telling you, these like Magic 4 and all kinds of power crushes, when your back's to the wall, it's like guaranteed. They're going to press a button.
Yeah, in that situation, Zafino's in the Scarecrow stance, right? So I was thinking maybe he's going to do the power crush with it. That seems like a really good choice against the power crush, or against her stance even.
Just a bit shy there. That did whiff and give K-Top the opening for that whiff punish.
Nice low parry here from DBP, though. Not going to get tons of damage off it, but he is pushing her back against that wall.
Oh, wow. Trying to chip him down here. And then not a great power crush. DBP looking good right now. Uh-oh. It's a rage drive.
I don't think so. DBP answering back, trying to tie it up. K-Top trying to close it out. Not enough
It's not over
damage.
yet, Rip.
The rage drive. Final round.
Oh, man.
Game 1.
This is incredible. Oh, what?
Into the
That
wild
was so
standing
sick.
2-2.
He didn't commit to the full thing.
Got him. The low.
The low.
But no combo.
No, he committed to both
Power
hits.
crush all day.
Oh, look at the range on that. Oh, and the
Running
slash
three.
kick. Yep. And
This
that might
time
be
the
it.
combo.
Yes, great stuff from K-Top. Learned from the Mayhem set where the wild rising threes were working for DBP. Gets a slash kick over it into the nice finish there. Great stuff to K-Top. Close game. It wasn't looking that great for him in the beginning, but he really adapted, changed up his timing, and yeah, great produce at the end.
Yeah, and shout out to K-Top for the adaptation at the end here. But this is the way it started. You see all these rounds, you know, they're fairly even on life, right? So it could have gone either way. Just clips him with the rage drive there. I think DBP was trying to sidestep. Regardless, K-Top sealing that first round. And then this low here paid off a bunch. Like, I don't know how much K-Top noticed that, but he got that low quite a bit in this set. Running away with it. But then DBP's like, I'm down 2 rounds. Hold on. I'm Bob. I've got answers for everything, don't I? Let me try out some stuff. Like, literally everything. Maybe some bellies? I got some bellies, yeah. Why not? There's always a belly for Bob. Power crush seemed like a really good option, too, to stop Scarecrow stance. It's something that he went to time and time again. This situation here goes for it. The low. An opportunity to close it out, but just whiffs too far. And DBP with the rage drive. And that's what you mentioned, that running 3 over the low. Yeah? Oh, we can't hear Ryan right now. Are we good? All right. Well, guys, so far it's looking like, you know, DBP is in control right now. You know, we're going to try to square away our audio issues with Ryan in a second. But, you know, so far things have been looking fantastic, right? Like DBP. You just got to mime the rest of it, Ryan. You're gonna mime to us what's gonna happen. Who do you think, Ryan? DBP 1? Or do you think K-Top with 2? 1 for DBP, 2 for K-Top. I don't know. We're gonna see. But wow, what a switch! Drops the Bob, goes to Shaheen. Shocking turn of events here from DBP. I don't think any of us expected this. I have never seen a Shaheen. I'm very curious to see what he's gonna do. I think Shaheen is actually one of the driest characters in Tekken 7. You know, he's got a very straightforward game plan. Not a lot of, you know, craziness, but, you know, he's got that clutch rage art. You know, you never know what he's gonna do here. So let's see what happens. Arena stage. Let's see. What's the Shaheen gonna bring? Why do you want Shaheen? I thought the Bob was working out. I thought the bellies for the power crush were working out. I thought it was a good strategy. Just, you know, it's final round, 1 game. And here we go. K-Top. The running 3 over the low yet again. And uh-oh. We got strings. K-Top. Gonna carry the wall here. Knocking off Shaheen's headgear. Boom, boom. Nice confirm. Oh, doesn't get the full wall combo. Uh-oh. Trouble. 3rd hit this time. And it's another close round. Nice sidewalk here. DP. Legion Scarecrow. K-Top backing away now, still has good position. The low is gonna pay off again. And K-Top with the first round here. Sidestep? I don't think so. Down forward 2. Full combo incoming. Boom. Give me that. 35%. K-Top keeping the pressure on now. Scarecrow stance. You don't got no belly anymore. What are you gonna do to get out of this?
Don't know, not going to do anything. Just going to eat mix-ups on the floor.
Hey.
There's a slide. Uh-oh. Shaheen looking now. Piling on more pressure here. Nice ball positioning. Great sidewalk. This is looking good now. DBP, though. Taking some pressure. The Shaheen pick not working out so far. K-Top looking very strong. Blocks the low, but no punish. And K-Top seals the second round and moves into set point.
Not looking good, DBP. The Shaheen pick. Questionable at this point, but there's a slide. All right. Slides can be the start of something, but this low is eating him up time and time again. I don't think DBP's blocked one of them.
Sliding into loads of damage. That's not working out for him. Gets the while standing 3-3. And this is not looking good here. K-Top all over him. The bob pick definitely looks like it was the better one.
Big down 4-2.
Straight into rage art. No funny business at all here. We're just going to get the damage we need to seal the round and stay alive here. DBP, one lifeline.
He can make it happen. Maybe just need that round to, you know, those couple rounds to adjust, but oh no.
Oh my
Scarecrow
gosh.
Power Crush launcher.
K-Top's so good at that, landing that every single set.
Man, and of course, if K-Top wins, it's be going on to grand finals. Top 2 finish guaranteed. So close right now.
Yeah, punish. Oh. He needs something big. Oh, there's the slide.
Backdashes the slide, bro. That was crazy.
He's still alive, though. Slash kick blocked. Oh, could have ducked that, man. He could have got a crazy punish there.
And he ducked it earlier, right? But not this time. It's going to be K-Top holding on, moving on, in fact. Going on to the grand finals, top 2 guaranteed for K-Top here today.
Indeed. Hello, guys. Audio back. Yes, grand finals positioning there for K-Top, playing dominant all the way through, looking very, very strong. That is a Fina pick, just running through everyone, man, like a hot knife through butter, looking very, very strong. DBP didn't work out. I respect the Shaheen pick. Sometimes you got to go with the flow. You know, if your mind is telling you your main character's not doing it, you have to go with an alternative. One of the things that people fall short on is knowing when it's time to switch. Didn't work out on this opportunity, but it's an experience thing, guys. It's an experience thing. You're not going to know who the right characters are for every situation. You're going to have to learn through trial and error, and on this time, perhaps you could argue error, but I do like that he tried. So let's go.
Sure.
Bob will be back in loser's bracket. I'm sure he won't be going with Shaheen. And he'll be marching forward in the lower bracket. Yeah, I guess it's all to see, I guess, and time will tell. But yes, K-Top, definitely the dominator here, and he is in that grand final slot on the winner's side. Very nice place to be.
And Shaheen is just, he's not one of those characters that you can switch to and try to scare someone with. You know, he doesn't have like tricks per se, right? You got to play very solid with him. And against a character like Zafina, that's just a tall order. But you see it there. K-Top 2-0 over DBP going on to the grand finals. That, of course, means DBP going to be down below in the lower bracket finals, waiting for the winner between Eddie and the Darkest Flower, which is, of course, our run back from earlier today where Eddie won 2-0.
Wow. Okay. Interesting stuff. I mean, yeah. K-Top, I don't think I've seen him. He's always done well. He's always been in the top 8, you know, but grand final winners, this is a new shape of K-Top. He's been doing his work. He's been in the lab grinding, getting that Zafina strat down, because I remember previously we were like, there's some potential there. This guy could get really far. He could even win, you know, and here he is now in the grand finals on the winner's side, so looking really good. But our next match is going to be the Darkest Flower versus Eddie. So this is going to be a good one. Darkest Flower did look really good in that opening game, but Mayhem just too strong. Yeah, that was it looks really like a really uphill battle.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup is the one we saw, right? It was Horong versus Eddie's Zafina. And
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
this one was close. Darkest Flower came out very strong. It was hard to tell who was going to win, and Eddie, especially game 2, right? It looked like Dark Flower was winning. It was 2 rounds straight at first, and then all of a sudden Eddie brought it back. The question now is, does Eddie want to go back to the Zafina, or did that kind of throw him off? You know, from the way he wanted to play his Falcon later. Like I assume, I'm assuming that through this lower bracket we've seen Eddie running with Falcon throughout. So I'm kind of feeling like he's probably going to be going Falcon this time around here.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, he did start out strong with Zafina. You know, he wasn't a bluff pick. Like he was actually really good with her as well. So I didn't know if we were going to see more of that continue. But Falcon came out a little shaky, you know, maybe he hasn't got warmed up yet, you know, hasn't quite got heated. So let's see. It might be a question of running it all the way through with Falcon just to make sure that if you do get to those higher stakes of like losers final, grand final, that you're ready, you know. So
and it's lower bracket now, right? Lower bracket still first 2 the whole way through. You know, it's a little bit riskier to lose even one game now.
True, very, very true. So, but with that
Zafina?
said, he does go back to Zafina, which is interesting. But he had, he had a successful run in the upper bracket. So why not, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. So, Darkest Flower's gonna have to revisit the loss earlier and try and do some revision and find some counters where they didn't exist before. But he's only got 2 games to do it. And we all know Eddie can be a very strong aggressor. So let's see what counters he can find here.
And I think the Darkest Flower, this has kind of got to be one of those opportunities you were hoping for, because you didn't really get beat by a crazy amount of the first game. Like, sure, it's 2-0, but you knew you had momentum in that second game, and you had a lot of the right answers. Just the one thing that he had to be aware of in the past, Eddie was liking to sidestep, right? Anytime the approach was coming, sidestep right was there, right? So I think as long as you remember that going to this one, I think Dark Flower could be better off.
Interesting trade there at the beginning. Man, all right, so opening up here, both exploding out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
10-string combos
Hold
from
the
Zafina?
horses, look at this.
They still make those, huh?
Okay. And not really giving Darkest Flower much room here, but this is all he needs. There's the rage drive.
50.
Oh, closes it. The down 2 to the dome piece.
Fight.
Wow.
You dare switch stance on my watch? No, sir.
Eddie literally just dashed forward, down for 2 start of the round. That's wild.
Ow, slap to the floor. This is a solid beating this round. Look at the domination here. 7 golden letters.
Fight.
Good patience this time. Wow. Eddie was just a little bit late, but no way, I can try it again. There's a high in this ring.
He was perfectly on time for that while standing launch. That was sick.
Oh, mid.
Damn. Nicely done. Follows through here.
Wall
All
carry?
the way over.
Yes.
KO.
Oh, and he
crush
catches
two.
it mid.
Round 4.
All right, Darkest Flower, 2 rounds to 1 here.
Looking really good.
Nice
Oh,
crush.
That was sick. Slapped up in the ultimate tackle.
Eddie going for golden again. Is that the way these mats are going to go? No, sir.
The only Eddie that goes golden is Eddie Murphy in the Golden Child, right?
Oh, yeah, ding.
Down
That's
for
old.
2. Ooh. Oh, man. This is looking bad here.
KO.
Oh, boy.
Man, 2 rounds apiece here. Ties it up.
Whoever has early momentum seems to get the round. Final round, the big lows coming out.
Starting strong every round here. Eddie always with the right reads.
Nice duck in that high, though. Challenging. Rage drive spent early here.
Yeah, he had to. He hasn't got much health left. Gotta
Wow,
go
we're
when
all
you can
caught
go.
up.
Nice low.
Eddie's patience.
and
He's
there's a
laying the
punish.
get him kick.
Oh.
Oh. 50-50. What's it in? Oh, my God.
Oh, the slow-mo.
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
clutch. Oh, my goodness me. Eddie with that clutch finish there. Man, that was literally anyone's game. Could have gone either way. Man,
I couldn't tell
Hour,
what Dark
great
Flower
comeback.
hit. What
I even call him
hit?
Darkest Hour.
Yeah.
Darkest Hour had a great comeback. Darkest Flower had a great comeback sequence in that final round there. But anyway, let's go back. Let's rewind a bit to the earlier rounds. Nice duck there. No hoisin source needed. And there's a rage drive. Oh, the down 2 got that first round.
Oof. But then the next round, right? Eddie's like, man, why am I losing rounds here? I shouldn't be getting hit. Give me this perfect.
That was
Perfect.
an amazing round, man. That was really sick.
And that time Dark Flower got Eddie to duck. Had the right call there with the mid for the mix. At the wall here, gets an extra hit as well. Eddie's gonna step. Boom! I don't think so, girl.
Sick. No,
Nice patience. Wrong punish, though.
Man. Another great crouch punish there from Eddie. Sizing him up there as he tech rolls against the wall. Closes it out. And then here, that final round of the first game.
This was so crazy, dude.
Oh, look at that.
And Eddie's so smart. Had the block that time. Oh, he went for a low kick. Went for down four, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Oh, man.
At the time when I saw it, I thought that it was going to be a jab or a down forward one, and we hadn't seen the arm coming yet. I didn't realize just Hwoarang's right leg was coming across the bottom. It was
Yeah.
like out of frame.
Because of the sparkles, I had all my attention focused on Eddie. I didn't see what Darkest Flower was going for, you know, because
Exactly.
of the fireworks. But yeah, great stuff. Clutches it out, man. Eddie hanging in there on the final hurdle. That was insane.
All right, game 2, same stage. That's pretty rare on a double random, right? Find the same stage again, but we do. And it's going to be the same character.
Spicy opening game. Definitely a little momentum shift here, at least mentally, for Eddie there after that clutch finish in game one.
I feel like if I'm Darkest Flower, I'm getting frustrated now. Like, all these games with Eddie are so close, and I can win them. I just haven't closed it out, you know?
Just that last piece, yeah. It's that last piece of the puzzle, man. Got to find it. You got to find it. It's a piece of the sky. They all look the same. It's all the same color. It's all the same shade of blue. I don't know which piece it is.
That was so ridiculously close there. Just a clutch rage drive from Eddie at the end. I mean, if there were jabs, I don't know what happens, you know? Like, if jabs may have won there. Who knows? Man. Gotta let it go, though, right? One game at a time.
You gotta focus. Gotta focus. Gotta look ahead.
Round one.
Forget the review mirror.
Run it back.
All right, now, so again, Eddie starting strong here. Making sure that Darkest Flower doesn't have time to assert himself, doesn't have time to think, cannot formulate a strategy. Only taking
Power Crush!
Eddie's offense, and a great positioning on that Power Crush. That was really sick.
Fight.
That Scarecrow Power Crush all day, dude.
And Darkest Flower finding it difficult to know just how to start rounds against Eddie, because it just looks like Eddie has all the answers early going.
Yeah, this is looking really rough this time around. Eddie with a backdash out that time.
Oh, and just like that, it's set point to Eddie, and Darkest Flower feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah,
He
definitely
tries to start with a low crush.
Seeming a little defeated right now. Try to sidewalk with the running Logan. What the heck?
Wow.
Oh my god, that
and
all
another
sucked.
brilliant crouch punish. And just look at this domination. Is it going to be another perfect rip?
Yeah, I think it is. The perfect again. 14 golden letters for Eddie here. Man.
We are collecting the gold right now. This is crazy. 2 straight rounds and just a complete annihilation in that second game. Darkest Flower unable to get anything going in that final game. Eddie just too strong, and he just seemed to have a great window into what he wanted to do to open the rounds, because that's essentially what started the momentum each round, you know, and really, really impressive stuff from Eddie.
Yeah, and just anything that Eddie wanted to do was working out in this situation. You know, I believe this was the Power Crush to close it out. Scarecrow, Power Crush, boom, you're done. And, you know, that really, instance, you know, if you block it and you launch them, you know, you're right back in it, right?
Yeah, true. And it's always such a good moment. I think it's always a great, like, mental boost if you do something super risky that works. So it's like, yes, you know, I got him, you know? Because you know what you're putting on the line.
Look at this off-axis. That was so wild. Because
I've never seen that before.
When she does that running slide attack, she goes through you. She kind of has to turn around. But because the wall was there, she kind of spun in place and then went the wrong direction.
And we had a little, wow. Crazy set there. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to make of that, really. But yeah, Darkest Flower, unfortunately unable to bail himself out of this one. And he falls short here just before the losers finals, unfortunately. 2-0. Eddie takes it. And he'll be taking on DBP in the lower finals next. Great stuff to everyone. Shout outs to all the guys, actually. Dalfa, Stormraiser, H-Dope, Mayhem. Yeah, I mean, Darkest Flower, big shout outs to all the guys making top 8 here.
Yeah, congrats to Darkest Flower, top 4, right, into that prize pool. So made it, got a little bit of cash on the side here. Congratulations, Darkest Flower.
Yep. Yep.
But of course, you know, DBP, Eddie, going to be our next match coming up. You know, both these players had a good day so far, but, you know, both fall a little short at points. And now, also, I believe former champions of these Open Series monthly finals going to be meeting here in the lower bracket final here.
Wow.
So this could be wild. They've definitely have some experience against each other.
Yeah.
Obviously, DBP has the Bob. Eddie, we've seen the Zafina. We've seen the Leroy with the Falcon Rom. You don't really know which one he's going to bring. But DBP probably bringing the Bob. Probably not the Shaheen here.
Going to be interesting. I think Eddie has the... I mean, I'm might need correcting here, but I think Eddie does have the upper hand in terms of the head-to-head count in these Open Series versus DBP. So it's going to be interesting here. Going to be close either way. The chat thinks that 60% DBP's favor.
They refuse to go against them again.
We're not going to mess up again. You've got us once. You know, you can fool me once, can't fool me twice. So 60% of you guys say DBP is going to take it here and be the victor over Eddie. But, I mean, let's see what's going to happen. We don't... It's a hard one to guess because we don't have all the info, right? We don't know what character Eddie's going with. So it's really hard to give that input in terms of, you know, what percentage DBP is going to win. But, yeah, going to be interesting on this. I think we're going to see Bob. I think we can almost guarantee we're going to see Bob.
I hope so.
And I think we're going to see Far Grimram, funnily enough. Well, I don't think we're going to see the mirror, and I don't think we're going to see Zafina. But that's just me. That's just what I think.
I definitely think that Eddie should not use Zafina. I think that DBP's Bob has a lot of really good, strong strategies, especially regarding the Power Crush versus Zafina and her stances. So that would be kind of a risky pick, I think, here. But, you know, I would like to see Eddie prove me wrong and say, like, this is how you can beat him with Zafina.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, you know, earlier I was asking what's a good character against Zafina. Bob is looking like a pretty good answer. You know, we didn't see the down ones, but the Power Crush by itself looks like a pretty good option in a lot of situations.
Oh
boy.
Oh,
boy.
boy. I did not see this coming. The Dragonov is here to play here on G-Core Helipad.
I like
Man,
it.
of course he arrives at night, the way he likes to do business. And it's going to be DBP going with Bob. And this is going to be a good one, folks. I think we're in for a treat right now.
Yeah, Dragonov, a character that we don't really get to see a ton of lately, but definitely still has it, right? Yeah, I think early days of Tekken 7, it was all Dragonov and Jack. You know, then the adjustments came through. People started dropping the character. Now the adjustments came back the other way around. So he's starting to show up on people's radars again.
All right, here we go. Losers finals, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this. Winner's going to go up against K-Top for all the marbles.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Side punish.
Oh, backswing, I don't think so.
Ouch. Into the wall bounce. And he's
That
all
was
over him
so
here in the
cool.
opening round.
Yeah, smothering him. Power Crush. Yo, DBP first round.
Strong start here. Get off me.
Hey.
No one throw for you. Oh, great. Wake up, step. I'm ready for that while standing too.
Yeah, Eddie's sidestep game is ridiculous. How did that not break that? What? He hit him to the other wall
Crazy positioning.
without breaking the first wall? How did he do that? Magic tricks, dude.
No idea. It's got more tricks than David Blaine, clearly. Eddie gets around though, one apiece here.
All right, the throws. There seems to be a weakness in DBP, right? We saw the double geese throw earlier. Now more 1+2 throw.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ow. That was
Yeah, I don't know
great.
what that was supposed to be. It wasn't that
Sick
though.
reaction.
Went for the homing attack there.
Eddie chipping away now, trying to stop him playing his game at the same time. Guaranteed.
Round 4. Fight.
All right, so 2 rounds to 1 now. DBP leads. Backs up for a bit of space now.
Yeah, you can take this one hit. Nice duck and launch attempt from Eddie that time.
Ooh, the power
that's-
crush. Fires back.
Man, imagine if every character had a power crush like that.
And look
oh
at that.
boy.
Sidesteps the wall running 2. Great whiff punish in the back. And this is all
Yo.
DBP right now.
He missed the first hit.
Uh-oh. That could be it now. What
To the
has
wall.
happened here?
That was not an optimal combo. Where's the
my
rage
goodness
drive?
me,
Here
Eddie.
it comes.
There it is. Called it out on cue. Oh.
Oh, 1-2-1 counter. Final
Oh my
round, game
Goodness
1.
me. Eddie with the download. Is it complete though? The fiber optic download. Not even a game's gone by and he's already understood
What
what
the
to do.
heck is that?
Oh no, DBP falling apart now slightly. Backswing
Yo,
blow, no
Eddie.
dice. Oh, get off me.
The step, no. Oh my goodness. Step into nothing is so unfortunate.
DBP on the back foot now. Does have rage though. Is he going to get to use it?
Keeping it down 2.
Oh! Sure you can.
To the wall. Break it. Why didn't you break it?
He didn't break it.
Broken and rage. I didn't do that.
He broke Eddie's spirit with that one. Look at that clutch comeback. They're taking it in the final round 1-0. Rinses the whole energy bar. I can't believe it. He had nothing left. We were like, is he going to do rage drive? Is he going to do rage out? Is he going to get anything? And he got that DP out of nowhere. Managed to take him to the wall. Doesn't break the wall, much to Rip's dismay. But manages to clutch it out after that and close it out. Man, that was tense. 1-0 DBP. I did not see
moly.
that coming.
I mean, I can't believe he held on to win the game. Let's go back. Here we go. This was the very first round. You know, DP was looking good. close it out pretty solid here. You know, Eddie answering back with these 1-2-1s. He had a couple of accidental inputs, it looked like, with up forward 3 or something with Dragunov. But the up forward 4 this time sealed the deal for round 2.
Man, these guys do not like breaking walls, do they?
No, I mean,
They don't want to break the wall.
These are different walls. These are unbreakable walls, you know.
Yeah, these
There's something wrong
aren't
with them.
glass. These are made of something else.
And look at this. This was where things got really crazy, right?
Yeah.
Eddie needed a big comeback here, got the jump over, and then the rage jab had to come because he didn't spend it yet. He's like, I got to spend it at least. Right?
Is that expendable income each month, right? I've got to use this.
Right, and then get the 1-2-1 counter, send the final round, and look at this tiny pixel, barely surviving. He was perfect before this. Right, and then look at the whiff punish. Oh my goodness, and then gets in his wall. Doesn't spend any rage, just takes the damage. That was a ton of damage with rage, actually.
That was comeback of the tournament, I think.
The
At least
follow,
for a one-round comeback.
definitely. The follow-up that he gets if you don't tech roll it correctly, that with rage there did so much extra damage. So maybe a good call to not break the wall there. And now Eddie switching characters to Geese
Oh my
Howard.
god, that comeback has deleted Dragunov from the character select screen. There's nothing there anymore. It's just a black square where Dragunov's head used to be. And so Geese Howard is the second in command here in the Eddie camp, and he is out to play. Let's see what he can do here. Eddie, I'm not sure how much warm-up he's had with Geese, but let's see what happens. I mean, we've had Zafina, obviously for the bad matchup for Horang, so just for the anti-Horang strat. We've had, of course, Falcon Ram. Kind of didn't do as well as we used to. Nope. But here we go. Let's see. Geese Howard, what can he deliver?
Yeah, Eddie's been all across the character roster today. But the Geese Howard now for his tournament life.
Losers final. Whoa, tracking. Even the game couldn't handle that tracking.
Ooh. Magic 4 from Bob.
He's throwing it all out now. Everything's happening. And it's all working as well.
Had a Magic 4.
Oh my gosh, don't even talk about that.
I mean, Bob's got one. And he's got a Power Crush. What's wrong with this character? Why do people use him?
I mean, Kazuya kind of has a Magic 4, but it's not, you know, not exactly the same.
Trying these high strings of me.
Okay.
Papa.
And DBP, you do not want to let this guy get confident.
He's looking real confident right now.
Yeah, everything working, all the right reads here.
Throw
except for that, take it. There's a power slam. Get over to the wall.
Oh my goodness! Just go up and do it. That should be the round. Wall carry. He didn't do it for a wall combo. Doesn't need it. Set point DBP.
Damn. All right, so here we go. DBP now trying to get himself a spot in the grand finals.
Wow!
He's looking really good. Everything working out. Down 3+4. Eddie potentially on last legs here. Not looking good. Bob now not giving up on the offense.
Nice step.
Absolutely relentless onslaught here. Okay, Eddie now with a chance.
Low
man, let this man breathe.
The wall's too close though. 1+2 throw finally breaks.
Break, yes. And Eddie blocking for all he's worth, but the hell sweep from nowhere just clips the toes. And that is it. 2 games straight. The Geese Howard pick not working out, unfortunately, on this exchange. And DBP, man, after you lot guessed against him, he's done it all the way to the grand finals. What a set.
Right? Impressive stuff. You know, Eddie, he tried a couple of things there, but could not get it done. Ends up going out at 3rd place here this month. But DBP Magic 4, look at this, with Bob. And like literally everything was working out for him here, you know? Yeah. On these technical situations, it's like you're going to try to get out of here, and I'm going to keep you right over there.
Absolutely crazy stuff here. At some point, it just seemed that he had all the reads on defense as well. Even when, you know, he had something that was minus frames or, you know, gave up an advantage somehow, he just knew what Eddie was going to go for and was able to, like, block and then continue his pressure. Really, really cool.
Tons of right decision making from DBP. It's like he's played Eddie a billion times. Like, yeah, I know how to beat this guy. Watch this.
It's very interesting. It's sort of like once 1 or 2 things happened, he sort of knew everything. You know, just everything worked. Look at like that low parry is a great example of that. Like, how did he know? You know, how did he know that that particular moment was when the low was coming?
Yeah, and this was a situation where Eddie adjusted a little bit, but not enough.
Oh, I love that. The cancel into the hell sweep. Great stuff. And there we see the tail of the tape, the history there logged in motion. 2 0s and 2 1s across the board. K-Top is in the winner's bracket. well, the upper bracket in the grand finals, and now we know who his adversary is going to be. It's going to be DBP, hailing from the lower bracket, 2-0 over Eddie. Great performance, and that is what it looks like. That is the actual tail of the tape, guys. 82% over 87%. Man, this is going to be a close one, folks. Is it going to be Zafina again?
I think it's probably going to be it, right? I mean, that's what K-Top got it done with a second ago. You know, K-Top here has been looking good all day. And obviously the question mark is really going to be, does DBP stick with Bob the whole way through? And his Bob looked so good in that last set with Eddie. You know, like, I hope he sticks with Bob the whole way through this time around.
Yeah, he's looking like he's gotten himself into a very strong comfort zone. He's looking really relaxed. Everything is on point. He's not missing anything. He's got the reads on defense. He's got the comeback factor. Like, literally, everything's working for him right now. So, yeah, I think he needs to just roll. I think he needs to take whatever he's got and run with it. Right.
And, you know, we've seen in the past that, you know, his power crush was working really well against Zafina's stances. So I feel like he's going to have enough here. The question mark is, you know, is it going to be enough to last 2 sets? Because coming from the lower bracket, you have to win 2 sets here in the grand finals.
Yes.
K-Top chat feels like, yo, 82% chance he's got this because he's already in that upper bracket or side, right? So he's got multiple games to work with here. Just needs to hold on and get the victory here. It's going to be a very, very interesting one. I think K-Top can get it done. I think the chat's kind of leaning in the right direction, but I will not be surprised one bit if DBP brings it all the way back and wins the tournament.
Well, what happens in situations where you get to like a loser's final or a grand final is the weight of the pressure is heavier, right? That burden of what you're carrying, of what's on the line, it all means a lot more, right? So characters that have strong comeback factor are always more deadly. So I feel that Bob, in this scenario, does have a slight advantage. And also, the scariest kind of Bob is one that has nothing to lose. He's already coming from loser's bracket. He's already got more to do. He's got more work to do. He has more games to win. So he knows that he's going to need to have a degree of risk-taking. He's going to need to not be afraid to go for the house sweeps, to go for those big launches. Like, he's going to have to be kind of brave about how he approaches that. Not stupid about it, smart, but calculated, you know? And I think that that is a scary Bob to face, and we've seen that DBP does know how to adopt that style. So let's see how he chooses to open the game here, which is not with Bob at all. Excuse all of what I said. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Is this actual button check or wrong pick?
He's just trying to make me smile. He's just trying to make me smile here.
I was just about to say, is he doing that because he knows Rip's watching?
Right. Let's see some martial law. I'm down. Law can beat Zafina.
Wow, what a place to pick him as well in the grand finals on the loser's side. That takes some confidence right there. So let's see. Okay, interesting.
Going to soup stage here.
See, this is what it took to get Rip to sit up in his chair.
I know.
It took Law to come out.
Don't pick Shaheen. Shaheen puts me to sleep, bro. Martial law. All right, we're talking now, man.
That was sitting up. Man, turned the brightness up and everything, bro.
Oh man, that's so funny. And yeah, this is real. We're going in.
Nice. Down back 3. Okay, let's do this. A character that I'm slightly familiar with as well, thanks to someone. All right. And nice. Starting out on the Souk stage here. Ooh. You like this? I like the pacing from DBP so far. Nice parry. Oh, looking for the Dragon Hammer. Nobody there, though. Wow.
Man, all day.
Just doing them. Another low. 4. 4 straight. Finally catches it mid.
Uh-oh, trouble. Big trouble right now. No parry, the low,
in the
course.
kneecaps.
Man. Such a good option to close rounds out Zafina because she has such solid long-range mids as well.
DBP looks really good when you let him do what he wants, but when you start interrupting and interjecting, it's sort of like, because the experience obviously isn't the same as like with his Bob, right? So he doesn't really have the same ideas. And you can see here, he gets a bit stuck on, you know, what to do once the other person starts interrupting.
Yeah, and that time he went to the 14 points, it's 12.
Yeah.
Punish!
Yeah. There's the Dragon Hammer.
Oh, that was a slide. He would have had it, but he all right.
He went with slidey.
I like what I'm seeing here. All right, DBP on the board.
Oh, man. Oh, what? It doesn't get more. And these lows are starting to add up, man. These lows, look at them. They're starting to hurt.
Nice.
Oh, wow. I mean, that round was like 50, 60% lows.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you need sometimes, right? I mean,
Very true.
A lot of people in Tekken to tell you, you know, take the lows. And I feel like a lot of people, they really live by that. They're going to really take every low.
They're going to just do lows now, right? It's true. and you can, right, with a character like Zafina. That's the scary thing. Like, she actually can do that, you know? Oh, and look at this control now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, game point right now. But the mix,
standing
no
one,
wall
two gets
splat.
another
Why doesn't
one.
it wall splat? It should wall splat
the
there.
break?
Third hit, no third break.
Needed that break. That could have been the round.
The flip kick was sick. Oh, I like it. Ah, the low, the low.
There was no way. There was absolutely no way. The wall standing 2 was getting blocked all day and night. And K-Top takes the first game. One game away from winning it here.
That was a nice attempt. Nice try, DBP. You made me sit up real tall. But, you know, at the end there, he had that little, he didn't have a little crouch dash. He just sat in place for a second. And sometimes that happens. You do the input, but you just get stuck. You're like, well, I've been here too long. I'm just going to do the while standing too. You know?
You wreck the traffic lights, it's green, and the guys behind the honking like, go, go.
Boom, while standing too.
Yeah, while standing too. And now we see, the lows coming into play. And it does another low there, 4 straight in a short amount of time. And then he finally, of course, has to block low and eats the mid, you know. And it just all of K-Top's strategy just working to a T there. Absolutely, really, really strong stuff. Great mind game.
Yeah, and this though, you know, it was signs of life, right? No slide, but the wild stand 4 closed out the round for him here. And here you see him trying to sidewalk left there. A lot of people tell you against Zafina's stances, you want to try to sidewalk left. So a lot of the right ideas here, but really K-Top is just getting so much damage off of the low pokes that unless he stops that, either with like fuzzy low parries or blocks and punishes, you know, K-Top has no reason to stop doing this. Even if you just throw out like with Law specifically, throw out a flip kick, you know?
Right.
Throw out a double flip kick, you know, if you want to try to punish the first one.
And if you look at all the elements of this equation, the strategy works perfectly, right? You're ahead in the grand finals, you've got a whole bracket to play with, and it's also the early stages of the set, so it's the perfect time to go for those testing tactics. You know, let me see how many lows I can get away with. Can I do 3? Can I do 4? When does he switch his guard, you know? And really test the water in the beginning so that, you know, when it comes down to these, like, culminating moments, you know exactly what to go for to get the kill. So, yeah, really, really smart opening game for K-Top. Bob is back, though.
I was going to say, done with Law. Get him out of here. The character's not good. I'm going to get some Bob on the screen.
Oh, man.
Just like in the Tekken 6 days.
Oh, man. So here we go. Arena stage here, and Bob is back in play. Let's see what we can do with it.
Yeah,
oh, man.
and I like this choice. The Bob was doing fine before.
Totally. Maybe a slight lack of confidence. I'm not sure why he wanted to go
because
for the
of this.
law pick.
You know, that power crush shutting down so much of her stance offense. Look at the scoop punish.
Wow.
Beautiful for the whiff punish that time. DBP.
Sick. Looking much better. He just wanted to make it entertaining, didn't he?
Maybe. Could be, man. Oh, he had it, but doesn't confirm the headbutt. And the range drive's going to find its mark.
This isn't
enough damage, though. It might be. With this, it might be. It's hella not.
Not yet. One more hit's going to do it, and that is all she wrote.
All right. 2 more rounds, K-Top. And you're going to be the champion if you can get it done. You mentioned pressure when you're sitting in grand finals. This to me is when it starts adding up. When you start counting the rounds.
Yeah.
Like, I just need 1 more round, 2 more rounds.
Everything hurts. Yeah. Oh man. And there's a counter hit low attack, taking full advantage of that combo opportunity. Look at this. Okay. And again, the successful get up lows into combos for DVP.
Again, tech roll while standing 1-2, right? Something we've seen before from K-Top. Dead it is, and now 1 round away. 1 round, K-Top's all you need.
Tournament point here for K-Top, looking to wrap it up for the season for this particular month.
Oh boy, low parry. That's what you needed.
The mental awareness still alive here. DBP now. Getting his damage against the wall. Down 3-4, yep. Down 1. Oh, yes, keeping it aggressive. I like it. Make him respect you. Nice.
Uh-oh. This is where that 1 more round starts really adding up.
It's always the thing, isn't it? When you only need that 1 round, that's when everything starts to fall apart.
Again, tech roll while standing 1.
Oh, yep, gotta do it. Gotta stop the flow when you can. Catches him stepping now. K-Top looking to close it here. DVP trying to stay alive. Oh, fighting back. That down 1.
Low.
Nice block. Full punish here. DVP.
What the? Half a combo.
I'm not sure what happened there. But that's going to be okay. This is going to take it. 2 rounds each. Just like that. Ties it up.
Just needs 1 more round.
K-Top
to win the
letting it
tournament.
slip away here. Just needs one more round to do it, but he's eating a hell sweep that he wasn't looking for.
Get it out of here.
Got to juggle
He
for
asked for the
himself now.
bravery. He got brave, but K-Top with the hop kick. Defeat a hop kick. K-Top
DBP in
right
trouble
there.
here. This could be it. Is this the end for DBP? K-Top needs one more launch to take the tournament.
Don't count him out. Ducks the grab. Rage mode with the wall.
That's it.
That should be it.
And that is it. K-Top takes it. He is your champion for the Open Series monthly final for September. K-Top has done it all the way through in the winner's bracket. Very, very impeccable and impressive gameplay from that young man. Crazy, crazy stuff. Shout outs to the runner-up DBP in second place. Played phenomenally well as well all the way through. Some crazy stuff from him. Definitely the most clutch comebacks of the entire tournament. It's great grand finals, man. That was sick.
Definitely, man. That was a lot of fun. You know, the martial law pick, you know, I was excited for it. I don't know if it was the best choice, though, right? Because you can see here, this Bob could get it done, man. I really do believe in DBP with the Bob. But let's take a look back here. This was the first round. The low to close it out after the sick comeback thanks to the rage drive. And K-Top, you know, was just getting a lot of tech roll while standing 1-2s. Those are full launchers that are, like, adding up big time.
Oh, it worked
That
so
time
well.
just ducking it. Yeah.
Oh, man, it just worked so well. He just managed to surprise him every time he did. Because he didn't do it every time. He kept it, like, unpredictable enough, you know?
He did. And, like, the other time it was a hop kick on wake up instead of the while standing 1-2.
And here we see that moment where DBP started to look like he was back in it. Started to produce something there. Nice belly blast. Keeps him trapped up against the wall. And he gets himself a solid round here. Great stuff. And then here again in round 4. Great block into that full punish against the wall. Doesn't get all the juggle though. That was a weird one. But manages to find another wall splat. Take the round. And this really was the moment of truth. You know, this
was.
If this round had gone DBP's way, who knows what would have happened, right? But
Exactly.
K-Top, too strong on the day. Great finish there. And there you see his path through that top 8 all the way through in the upper bracket. Didn't drop a set. 2-0. And oh my goodness, would you look at that? K-Top did not lose a single game in the entire upper bracket. Won the tournament. Very, very impressive. Congratulations to K-Top. No doubt H-Top is dousing him in champagne as we speak at home somewhere. And that was a crazy, crazy set. Shout outs to all the top 8. Great performance all the way through. We were highly entertained. I hope you guys enjoyed it on stream, man. Tell me in the stream chat, what was your favorite match? I'd love to know. What was your favorite set? And while you guys ponder, why don't you take us through the schedule, Rip?
Of course, we've got the Tekken 7 monthly finals for North America coming up later today. That's at 2 p.m. Pacific. For those of you guys in other time zones, that's in about 2.5 hours, all right? And also, we have the Guilty Gear Strive monthly finals coming up September 27th. That's just in a couple days, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific.
Amazing, amazing stuff. Sick stuff, always more action. It never ends. It never ends, guys, here at the Open Series. There's always more to come. And when it's all over, you can watch the VODs. There's always something. There's always more stuff.
I like how you sat up for the VODs. Like, and you can watch the VODs. They're fantastic. But of course, guys, if you guys do want to compete in these tournaments, make sure you guys head on over to compete.playstation.com. That's where you guys can sign up for these tournaments, whether it be Tekken or Guilty Gear Strive or anything else you guys want to join. But of course, you know, Tekken 7 right now, that's the one. We still got North America coming up later today, 2 p.m. Pacific.
Indeed, guys. It's been amazing having you along for this roller coaster ride, amazing journey of multiple characters, playstyles, plethora of stages. I mean, it was just really, really exciting. K-Top is your champion for this one. We hope to see you back for North America in a couple of hours. And take care. If we don't, take care and see you for the next Open Series. I've been Ryan Hart with Rip. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
DBP with the perfect.
Look at this.
Combo? Is he dead?
Wow.
PlayStation